Good day, everyone. Welcome to Barn Burner on yet another chilly day here in the city of Calgary.
Three broadcasters facing off.
First,
It's the three broadcaster face-off.
Is it chilly?
It's cold, yeah.
No way. I didn't even notice walking in.
Dash 22 when the kids got in the truck.
yeah, she was 22,
Really?
up to a balmy minus 17 right
Did you
now,
see
though.
the moon this morning?
Yes.
Oh,
Was it full?
she was a beaut, Clark.
Yeah, it was beauty. Yeah,
Stunning. For an astrophysicist,
Like yourself?
easy, steady.
you like that stuff.
Careful now.
This new phone is the shits too, by the way. Don't buy one of these.
One of these
fake-
AI
Okay.
phones? Yeah, it didn't take long. One day.
She's busted, and then you do not user.
Can't get your emails.
No.
Sorry, pal. Sorry about
You
that.
want to get back to letting people steal your info? That's how bad it is?
Screw it.
We're a presentation of Bet365. We are.
It's true.
Yeah, world's largest sports betting platform. Get that account open if you don't have one already. When you do so, use the promo code NATION to get her going, whatever the moment. It's never ordinary at Bet365. And of course, we have got the super chat.
Yeah.
During the program, if you're in the YouTube and you get a comment in there with a little cash donation, we'll send the money over to the Youth Centers of Calgary and then show your comment on the show.
Great cause. Great
No guarantee-
comments sometimes.
Yeah, like no guarantee that if you don't put money, you might still. If it's a very
Boy, it's
witty
gotta
or
be good. Yeah. You got to catch us at the
thought-provoking.
right time. Someone's got to see it.
yeah,
I
then-
want depth of
yeah.
thought. I don't want some cheeky BS. I want some.
I got some good depth of thought for you on Marcus Pettersson, the defenseman that went to the Canucks.
I sent you a picture yesterday.
Did you? I didn't get any pictures.
Yes, no, but everyone. When you
Oh, the group
replied,
chat. The
and I
group chat.
I had a whiteboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because in your home studio,
Yeah.
you have the whiteboard, and you had written something down. I
Right.
knew what one part was. It said "dickhead,"
Yes.
and I think that was when you called Ryan a dickhead on
I
Friday.
know, but why did
What
I
was
write?
the context? Why did you?
Why would I write it down?
we were talking about the World Cup, and you had said, "Well,
Oh,
when
the
was it?"
1996 World
And
Cup.
you said,
The 1996 World Cup was in 1996.
96, you
Thanks,
said,
dickhead.
"Yeah, thanks, dickhead."
I know that part.
Yeah, but then you had what, like Huby, which I'm guessing was Huberto.
Yeah.
And Pelche looked like in there too.
No, Pettersson.
Peter.
Oh,
Peter. I think it was Peterson.
Oh, they're gonna bring back Bill Peters.
He's doing a hell of a job in Lethbridge.
Is he? They played to him last night, didn't they?
Huby or Hubby, because it was Hubbie, and then Peter with two T's, like Petter.
Petter.
Were you thinking of a trade?
Pettersson. Huberto for Pettersson.
CTESPN.
Yeah,
Man.
well, and that's the thing. You even wrote it down.
Wrote it down. I got it.
Make sure you write it down. Hey guys, you know what?
Super chat.
You know what I got?
Super chat.
No,
Question from yesterday.
Four Nations facing off.
I do have that. Yeah, I do have the question.
Oh, good. Don't burn
Pizza.
it yet. Too
Pizza
early.
order.
Not pizza.
Pizza day.
This is
We
the
could.
first
Today would be a
offer.
day to order
Oh,
pizza.
what a great day for
Hey,
pizza.
Jack.
Yeah, today would be a good pizza day. I've got it.
You got the script?
I got Four Nations fever.
Oh,
No, you
Jesus.
don't.
I've got it.
Oh, he does.
Hey, did you feel it?
Holy!
I
Out of nowhere.
How's your heart rate? Getting clammy hands?
I'm just glad I'm sitting down here because
Jack, did you give him like one of those 10 milligram pouches or what's going on here?
I've got a
Maybe
fever,
pass
and
out.
the only prescription is some Four Nations face-off action.
Yeah.
Which luckily I don't have to wait much longer for.
What time?
6 bells.
Oh, that's not bad. I like 6.
Yeah,
We're on the ice at 6:30. This is a disaster.
is it?
Don't you
Yeah.
run the whole show? Over
I don't
there?
do anything. I'm an
Daniluk told
assistant.
me
I
that you
just
were the
show up.
boss of everything.
That's a lie.
I've had 3 people over the weekend say Pinder just runs Glen Lake now.
Incorrect. I definitely
He's got
post
a
up in
hawk
position
tat-
A.
He's got a
Yeah.
hawk tattoo.
That's right.
Right across his back?
No,
like
no, no. It's a
Affleck?
tramp stamp. It's just right above my anus.
And yet we've all seen it, which is not great.
Yeah, those the hot tubs in Jasper. There's
Is that
very
the-
popular.
Is that the president?
Is that are we in trouble here?
Oh, that's the guy looking for me to do a gig.
Oh dear, don't answer.
Is
that.
it a good gig or not good gig?
It's in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Gig
Does it
is
pay
what
well,
is.
gig?
How's it pay?
It pays pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
Just got to
Mhm.
get there. And
Write your name, pick up 10 grand.
Fort St.
Okay, I'll be
John?
there.
Fort McLeod?
Either or.
Fort Mac?
Do the loop.
Yeah.
St. John's, Newfoundland.
So you can't watch on time delay. It's
Well, I'll
it's
be
gonna
live for
get
the
in your ear
third. I'll be live for
hole.
the third. It's just whether do we stay at the FCA Lounge or
Yeah, you do.
hustle to the
I think you
Garrison
do. I
and
think
drop
you
the
stay
kids
at the
home.
Olympia Lounge or whatever it's
Or
called.
Olympics. Yeah, it's a good one.
Do it, Ryan.
Or do you go dark and then head home and try and PVR it and be
Can't go dark.
Stick your kids in an Uber or send them outside. It's not cold, so they can walk.
Yeah, they could probably
It's
walk
true,
the
it's not
condo
cold.
25 blocks.
Just brought that.
Yeah.
Good for.
Aussie Nan can walk him home.
Yeah.
She knows how to handle these climates.
No,
Yeah.
she'll want to hang out in the pub.
Well, she'll be in the bag by then. She'll be ready to go to bed.
have to wake her up for that 6 o'clock start.
It's true.
Canada versus Sweden.
My team,
The
and
lid
your
lifter.
team?
Yeah, you two against
Yeah.
each other.
What do we got?
Pizza, probably.
No, I don't want Vietnamese sub.
Oh,
I gotta crave it. I got a hankering.
Can I get soup if I win?
Vietnamese soup.
Sure.
Yeah. Pho.
Well, I can't say it because I always say it wrong. But
Just say
some
pho.
people get rid of that. Pho.
Yeah.
Pho.
I love Vietnamese soup.
It's good.
So
Get that,
good.
Jack.
That'll
Sure.
help you, Jack.
Vietnamese spring roll.
Which is usually what's on the table when Canada plays Sweden. It's
Yep.
a nice little Vietnamese food
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
bet. But I'm in. Whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of aquavit. We got to go to IKEA for the meatballs.
Hey, Lango from Huffalalalale.
I saw an ad where IKEA was offering tables for 2 for Valentine's Day. You could reserve your table, a 3 or 4 course deal for
We send the shoveler and
about 40 bean, I think it
a
was.
friend.
Yeah.
Lowered expectations.
You were just talking about how excited you were, how many plans you had made already
Yeah, I
for
know.
Friday.
Well, see
Yeah.
if there's still room
See how that's
available.
going, yeah.
Pittman won an overtime over the stinking Hurricanes.
First place then.
Settle down, Lethbridge.
Wow.
Wow, we're kind of bouncing around.
I was going to say that was the tie-in to IKEA.
No, that was a callback from earlier.
Wow. Okay. Got it.
Bill Peters.
Bill Peters.
Uh,
Bill Pete.
I've got it, guys.
Yeah.
The fever.
I've got a fever. It's 4 Nations fever.
Okay.
Hey, you told us.
Yeah.
We heard that.
What are the,
Then we tried to
What are-
change the subject.
what are the
Yeah, I know.
symptoms?
The morning skate has been underway. Looks as though that Sam Bennett and Travis Sanheim were the extras.
Benny.
So
If I was Bennett, I'd freak out. Who's coaching this squad?
There's a lot of coaches. I was looking.
It's an anti-Panther coach.
It's
Coop
Cooper.
hates the
Yeah.
Panthers.
Yeah.
It's Cooper. It's Cassidy.
Sorelli's in, but I'm
it's
not.
DeBoer.
Screw you, Cooper.
It's Talkett and someone named Misha Donskov.
Sounds Canadian.
There's 5 coaches. It's a lot of coaches
It's a lot of coaches.
for a tournament that lasts 3, maybe 4 games. More coaches than games.
Yeah, you got to have coaches.
It's a lot of staff.
We got
not
more
many
squid
games.
than goals.
Yeah.
More squid than goals. What are we doing here?
Oh, what else about your fever?
Yeah, tell us more.
Oh, I'm just
Fever
consumed
boy.
by it. I don't know what I'm going to do till 6.
I do.
I do.
Sit here, sit through some dumbass meeting, and
You're
then
going to go home and sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep.
there's a meeting.
Wake up, scroll the internet,
make some
bitch about
buns.
life.
I may not even get a sleep today.
Uh,
I just go home and
how many
I
days a
slept
week would
so-
you get a nap in?
how many wish?
How many days a week would you get a nap in?
Not many.
Like
You
once
done
a week?
napping?
Maybe depends on the day. Depends what happened the night before. If there was
Sleep.
a 3-hour afterburner or something, then there might be a nap the next day.
I got good news for your next 2 weeks. No
No
afterburners for you.
afterburners, yeah.
Why? Why
Maybe
aren't
we should
doing
do
a
one tonight.
post-game show after?
Sure, yeah. Brett, all
Yeah.
yours. Go set
I've
it up.
offered to do them. You told me I
Let us
charge
know what's
too
up.
much.
You do.
They're very expensive.
My camera's a mess.
Top of the market.
Is your
I don't know
camera a
if my
mess? It's just the
camera's a mess on
monitors.
the
Just-
show
It's the
or-
monitor.
It's just the
Okay.
monitor. I'll refresh the monitor.
There it
Sorry.
goes.
I don't care. I just was worried. People,
Yeah,
I've
sounds
got
like you
I've
care.
cleaned up and I got these new ear things. I want people to see me.
Clean up, eh?
What's going on?
It's bugging Pinder too, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah,
All
he's
right,
got the fever. He's got the rat fever. So what are you gonna do
but
for the
the
game?
guys are excited for it, right? That's what we're
Who?
everybody.
What got like
Everyone that's playing in it is super duper excited.
I was at the Dome. I had it on solid reporting from a person involved that the players were very dialed in on that.
Yes.
So that's good.
The guys are pumped to go. Matthew Tkachuk was saying it brings back to him
His
the
dad.
same vibes as being in the playoffs. These are like 4 game 7s or whatever he said. 3 games, whatever it is. It's just
Probably is helpful to have a little emotion.
yeah. And perspective and experience and all that. So
I thought he was going to say it brought him back to when his dad was playing. I'm like, I don't think he was around for that.
He was in the
well,
96 one, wasn't
Those
he?
were awesome.
Richter?
battles. If
Well, it
we
was
could
Matthew,
get that,
though.
then I'll have the fever.
Was Matthew born by?
Oh,
then?
I see what you're
That's the
saying.
thing, yeah.
96.
No.
Doubtful. No.
Oh, he was. I mean, Keith was. That was a good team.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
he be a lot? Yeah,
They beat
he'd have
the
been born
Canadians.
because he was.
We got it, Jack. We're good now.
I don't.
That was the first time when you saw the whole. So you got Amante and Richter and Chelios
Rowan-
and Rowanek and
Kachuk.
and
Yeah. Some big boys.
Medano.
Yeah.
This is
Hatchers.
Garen.
Hull.
Hull. These guys are good,
Yeah, there.
and they were.
And they were arrogant.
They friggin' beat us.
Then they went
Bastard.
to Nagano and did that incredible room reconstruction with the furniture. Their interior designers after they got KO'd in that tournament.
Oh, like you've never had too many.
I absolutely have.
That's right.
I've never got a bill from a hotel for redecorating, though.
Yeah, the furniture gets a little more flimsy after you've had 19 beer.
It's true. Is this balsa wood? What's going on here?
You got to test the durability.
Get a little wrestling going.
Yeah.
Get into it. Now it's chairs over the back.
Wow,
Come on.
Coffee tables get a lot more flimsy
They're
after.
weaker in Japan, maybe.
They're just
They're
not smaller
as
humans.
used to-
apparently.
yeah.
I did like it. I mean, Jack, you won't remember, but it was the Americans trashed their rooms
At the 98 Olympics in Nagano.
because they did not
They were
perform well
hissy
on the
fits.
ice.
They went
and
home and spazzed.
they didn't give a
broke all
shit.
the furniture.
Didn't they break the mirror and stuff?
Oh, it was all kind. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it was them trying to legitimately. Well, the quality of this furniture is not very good. It's like it's made out of cardboard.
I
I'm
just
not-
went to
I could
recline
see
and
it.
bang.
Yeah.
I could see it with my riffraff buddies.
right. Like that's
Oh,
what you-
yeah.
Having a few, and then someone sits on a chair and some awkwardly and breaks it.
Yeah.
And
Jumps
then
on
it
another
would
guy
be,
and-
wow, this is terrible. We got to test out the rest of it.
Quality.
Smash, smash. This is all shit. Smash.
we had there was a college party just at a buddy's house. We had gotten one of the wrestling pay-per-views or something, and it's not a very good apartment.
Mm.
And it's not very good furniture. But you know what happens when you're drinking and then you're watching wrestling or
Oh.
combat sports.
It's a
So you
little
got
physical.
yeah. So we're gonna wrestle, and then it's a back body drop through the coffee table, and it smashes, and then it's on. It's like what else can we smash?
Let's go.
It's
Exactly.
like the food fight. Once it starts,
Yeah.
you can't undo that. You cannot put the toothpaste back in the container.
And
all
when the host of the party is leading the charge, you're like, well, clearly this is all good.
this is
Then.
acceptable behavior.
That's right.
100%. We've been given runway clearance. This is good to go. Permission
Yeah.
to take off.
Yeah.
I think I don't know that this tournament's a master stroke of genius. I don't like the timing of it. I'd like to see more countries. I don't like seeing it in North America when I think you have a great excuse to drag everyone over to Prague and have some fun and introduce whatever, blah, 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 blah. But as long as the players care, I think we are about to embark on an incredible decade of the greatest rivalry the sports scene in a long time. Canada, USA should be epic because you look at these rosters and you're like, yep, there's a lot of franchise players on these two teams. There's a lot of cup winners. There's a lot of captains. There's a lot of guys who care. And there's a lot of guys that will run through a wall to win. And when you see those two teams play each other, they might be the two most talented teams we've ever seen play each other in the sport. If you can have McKinnon, McDavid, and Crosby on the same team and they're kind of even up against the other team, we got some good hockey coming at us.
And no Russians.
We'd like to add the Russians, but the Russians are in the penalty box.
That's
Oh.
I'm saying over time.
Those Russians.
Yeah, it will. It'll change for sure. And they haven't done well in these tournaments. They win when the NHLers don't go. They've been
It's hard to
absolute
win. The teams
flops.
are good.
Yeah, it is. But right now, you look, they got great goaltending. I don't love.
Are
the
you
decor.
worried at all that the Finns are beat up? Take my team,
Yeah, Finns are
Yeah.
in trouble.
the
Finns are in trouble.
Swedes. Could be sneaky
I think so.
because they're not going to try to do too much, right? I think if I'm the coach of that team, I'm going to go, listen, you stupid bastards. We can't be running and gunning with this squad.
Yeah. Do you want to trade chances with
Yeah,
McKinnon,
let's
McDavid, and Crosby,
stay
or
out of the
maybe settle
box.
down a little?
Play good D. Any chance? Do we have a chance? Can my team win this?
Sure, why not? I mean, it's a hockey game.
When did Kevin Lankinen turn into a Finn?
Yes.
Been a while apparently.
Has it?
Yeah.
He's just got to file the paperwork, D.
Lankinen, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen,
Luukkonen.
and Jussi Saros.
Those are the Finn goalies.
Yeah.
Then the Swedes will start Gustafsson. They've got Ullmark backing up, but he's an absolute Band-Aid that's played one game since missing about a month with the Senators. And I'm trying to
Fraser
remember.
changed your opinion of that guy, didn't he?
He did, and
Right.
it was great context because I was like, yeah, is he exaggerating? And then I texted a few sources and like, no, it's becoming an issue. It's like he won't play unless he's 100. It's like sore pinky, not playing. That doesn't really win favor over.
Well, his standards are very high.
His softness is very high as well.
You would like him to build you a house.
Great for team building.
I'd like him to be manufacturing pillows. I want very, very soft, and comfy. I don't want to deal with any pain, no discomfort whatsoever.
Unless things are just so, I won't have it.
Hallmark's pillows, the softest in all of Europe and North America.
The most perfectest and softestest.
So yeah, it's Philip Gustafsson in the nets for the Swedes.
I'm trying to remember their third guy because Markstrom was dinged up. They had
Samuel Ersson of
the
Flyers.
Right, the Flyers, who's not having a good.
They are the home team.
Are they?
So Canada's on the road tonight. Yeah, Canada is on the road.
Always tough at Central Bell against the road team.
Poor Coop going to have to try and line match.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a nice gig, eh? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, again, the chimpanzee doing playoff picks at TSN could coach this team.
Zibanejad, Raymond, Ricard Raquel,
next.
Pettersson of the Canucks, Gustav Nyquist, Big Willie out of Toronto.
Having a great year.
Our old friend Elias Lindholm, Adrian Kempe, Phil Forsberg, Eriksson Ek, Leo Carlson, Jesper Bratt, and Victor Arvidsson are your forwards for these Swedes.
Is Pettersson's contract or Huberdeau's contract going to be more of a hindrance moving forward?
Is that what it was? Wow.
That was the whiteboard.
The whiteboard.
Wow.
Nailed it.
Dude, CTE gone. Erased.
See?
Yeah, I have no idea what the answer is, but good for
What's in the mug? That's the antidote.
That's awesome.
That's
well done.
Bills.
Well done.
Anyone want?
That's okay. So we're factoring term, total dollars, play, age. The fact that it's a debate is a horrible sign for Boston and an encouraging sign for Huberdeau. Because last year when he went 1 point in December, you're like, this will be the worst contract in the NHL forever.
He just made a mistake. It's a slip of the lip.
Yeah, I know.
What is it?
Did he?
You said Boston.
I thought you said Lindholm. Oh, Pettersson, not Lindholm.
Pettersson.
CTE.
Oh, no. I was thinking because I was just thinking about the lineups. No, I think Pettersson for sure is a better player.
How many points does he have?
Not a ton, but I think he'll be better. They just got rid of the big storm cloud there.
Loves the Canucks, though.
He loves the Canucks.
No, I like Pettersson, and I think
just blind.
If Pettersson was playing to his potential,
everyone's telling you he's terrible, and he's soft like the other guy. Allmark soft, and he's 165 pounds at 6'2". You're not concerned at all that he's making 11
I think he's making too much right now. I still think he could have another 100-point season in him. I don't feel that way about Huberdeau at all. I don't know that Huberdeau could get to 75 points again. I think Pettersson's a lock to get there.
What are his numbers at?
Pettersson has 11 goals and 34 points in 49 games.
And this, again, has been storm cloud season that finally they got.
How was last year for him?
Better.
Well, how much better?
I'm not sure.
You got it there?
And Huberdeau has 21 goals and 41 points in 55 games.
It's interesting, but I would pick Pettersson for sure. Also,
I would too.
5 years younger.
And it's not a ton more.
No, it's only 1.1 million more, and he's a half decade younger. Good question, though.
Was it? Because you kind of dismissed it pretty quick.
No, because it led to 3 minutes of airtime on this show.
Right.
I contributed.
But I think the fact that you could make points for both sides indicates it's not that far off.
No, and you do think that Pettersson's going to come out of it.
He better. Otherwise, why'd you trade Miller? Like, if he's just going to suck the rest of his career, don't trade Miller. Say, deal with it. The whole idea of trading Miller was that he'd bounce back and get back to prior Pettersson, right?
And he'll be back.
He's back.
He's back.
Prior Pettersson.
Vancouver.
3 up with games played. Even.
I can't believe that you're supporting this guy.
Supporting Pettersson?
You should be saying this guy's going to be dog shirt for the rest of his time, and the Canucks are going to have to chew on that contract.
Something's happened.
Buy out.
Something has happened.
Some sort of.
I don't know what's happened.
On the Canucks here.
He's been on the Canucks here.
I know. And
like, remember last year when Frank suggested that the Canucks would make the playoffs? His hair lit on fire.
Okay, so context is important. How did they look the year prior under Bridger?
Keep saying context.
Well, they were awful the year before. And then Rick Talkie comes in and you're like, whoa, okay, they can actually
Frank's not
defend.
allowed to have an opinion.
No, he was right. He nailed it.
I know.
He was not right about Huberdeau getting back to 90 points,
Still
but you know.
It's not about Frank being right or wrong. It's just take Frank out of the equation.
Okay.
A bit of a dick move right there.
Yeah,
You
that's
didn't
what we
need
do to each other. Look fun.
It's just let's say person X suggested that Vancouver was going to be a playoff team or would make the playoffs, and you were like, "That's crazy talk." You were very anti-Vancouver, and now
Which you should be.
you're very pro-Vancouver. I don't know.
You shouldn't be.
I think the coaching change is crucial.
For years,
I'm not caring about the actual team. I'm caring about what the hell has happened to you.
the owners, the general manager,
We're
the
asking you to do a
players,
deep dive on yourself.
people that live in the city, lighting fires, burning it down. What has happened? Do you have stock in Vancouver?
Yeah, I own 6% of the
What's
team.
happening?
Aquavalve and I cut a deal.
Jesus.
And he keeps spinning the question as into the teams. No, that's
Well,
not
context
the
is
point.
important. Wait a minute. No, it's not.
Context is not important.
There's no context needed.
No,
You've
you
been
hate the Canucks.
I'm gonna burn that city down. Fucking Canucks. There was never any.
Trav said
Exactly.
we'd be
That's
good by
better.
now.
Yes. Thank
Like, come
you.
on.
No, I actually think there's some competent people there. The
Oh,
owner's still a
oh,
clown.
Here we
though.
go.
The owner's a
He's
total clown
doubling
show.
down in his Canuck love. Just cut
Yeah.
his mic. God. It's not what you're paid for.
Going full O'Reilly on me here.
Also, because it's time for our insider. We go to the Insider Hotline. Presentation of Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for all residential plumbing, heating, and cooling services. Over 23 years of experience.
Jeez, that's a lot.
And they just keep pounding it out. What do you need? What do you need? Got it. Done.
Water cooler?
Done.
Furnace?
Done. Barn burner customers need a hot water heater, AC, or furnace. Discounts, upgrades up to $1,000 in value. They're going to help you out, whatever your budgetary, whatever they're going to. We're going to help. We're going to make it work for you. That's what Crystal Water says.
I'm getting an AC cover from.
A what? AC cover.
Yeah.
Nice little. Put her on there.
I like a good ACDC cover.
403-219-4100. Check them out at crystalclearcalgary.com. Look who it is. It is Jamie McLennan.
That's actually a great question.
News.
AC at their age, worth going or not?
Are we going?
I got a buddy who's already booked everything. He's very excited. And then I showed him video and it was like, I don't know if I'm excited or not, but like one of them's 80 and they're still banging it. I don't know how to feel about it.
Are we going to ACDC Noodles, Vancouver, BC Place?
I mean, I would. I'm always up for a concert. Angus looks a little weathered. How old would he be? Is he 80? Is he, how old are these guys?
Not 60.
No, they're not 60. Like, I'm close to 60. They've got to be 80 or more.
Yeah, we had this conversation.
Angus is 69 and the other guys are older because I think Angus joined later, if I'm right.
Yeah,
No,
guy,
Angus is
or maybe older.
So I feel like I saw Angus and whatever that singer is. I can't remember his name because I think he's not the original one, right? It's the karaoke one. They were on Howard Stern at like 8:00 in the morning singing that they did it. So, and I liked it, but I mean, Angus, he's got some miles on him. I don't know. ACDC, if you said, hey, we're going in Vancouver, fly in, I'm not going to turn it down.
Should there be a cutoff for that type of music? Like,
well, I mean, you know what you're seeing now? What you're seeing is a resurgence of some of the big bands in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I saw Tears for Fears came back. Blink-182 just did an unbelievable tour. You look at some of the bands.
Blink-182 is not 80.
Yeah, Brian Johnson's 77. That's quite a bit different than Blink-182.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is Blink-182 went away for 20 years, and now they're doing another tour. You're seeing a lot of these bands having a resurgence because people are starting to go back to the 90s and going, oh, that music was really good. Pearl Jam did some tours. Like you're looking at, and what it is they want money. They want streaming money. They want, so they go on tour. Blink-182, I've been watching them. Like I when I work out, I have videos downloaded. Like I miss them because when they were here in Toronto, I was out of town. But I would love to see them live. And also I think the lead singer and the bass player, he had cancer a couple years ago, and I think he's back now. But I love them as a band. So if you're asking me these legendary bands, Bon Jovi, I saw a picture of him the other day. He's got the white hair, still good looking, but it's jarring to see him with like long gray hair, right?
Yeah.
But I would go see them. I've been fortunate enough in my life through my friends and stuff. David Bryan, who is the keyboardist from Bon Jovi, I've hung out with him like 10 times. He's an unbelievable guy, unbelievable. So, I definitely would go see some legendary bands for sure.
But ACDC is a unique, they have to bring it.
One of one.
Yeah, but
Not a lot of ballads, eh?
Nowadays,
a lot of
they're plug and play.
A lot of belting it out.
Like, you know what? They've got, what is that called? Not voiceover, but it's.
Next question for you. I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I don't like your answer. AI's coming. And it's going to change.
It's coming.
It's here.
You're working on it.
I know, but it's going to AI to us idiots is, tell me how to do math. Like they're going to be AI generating ACDC in their prime at a stadium. Are you paying to go watch that? Peter Marr's voice is going to call the Flames games again. Rick Jenneret is going to call the Buffalo Sabres games again. Is not that matters, but would you go watch an AI type of deal?
Didn't they have a hologram Michael Jackson?
Tupac.
Burning Man.
Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac. Same thing. I mean, it depends on the scenario, Rhett. If you and I, if we're hanging out and we've got a bottle of vodka and said, you know what, there's a concert playing tonight and it's, name a band. It's AC/DC, AI generated. It's Angus in his prime, no tarp off. He's jacked. He's running around. Or it's the Stones in the 80s and Keith Richards doesn't look like a saddlebag with eyes. Let's do it. I mean, I would do it, like that type of stuff. But it's what you want. It's what you want for that particular night. Like AI is changing the world. You can go on Twitter and you can see, Donald Trump and Justin Trudeau wrestling in a UFC with their faces on AI. You can see that type of stuff. So I don't know. At the end of the day, yes, I think we have to get with the times, even though we're old.
But it's more about you and me and the vodka.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's a lot of things you guys would sit and watch if you were into the vodka together.
You know what? And back in the day when I lived in Alberta, it was a bottle of Silk Tassel. I don't even know if they make that anymore. And I had long hair. And if you finished the bottle, you put your hair up with the tassel. That's what it was. That was a badge of honor. You went to the bar with your hair in a ponytail because you drank a whole bottle of Silk Tassel.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I saw you as a young man in your hockey gear the other day. My kids showed me a clip of I did the pie in the face of Gio's birthday, and they had interviewed you. Yeah.
I was there. Yes. I mean, you know what? It seems like for me, it's another, I don't know how you guys feel. It's just another, that's another lifetime. Like my son will show me something, and my daughter will say, Daddy, my daughter's in grade 7. She'd be like, Daddy, there was a boy talking about you at school. He pulled you up on YouTube. And I'm like, I'm making a skate save. It's like, it's awkward. It's like terrible
grainy,
to watch.
black and white.
It's upsetting to watch. Yeah, black and white.
Sorry, honey.
It's awkward. But I mean, you know what? That type of stuff it's kind of cool to look and go in another world or another lifetime. You were that person.
Yeah. And with AI, maybe again, we'll be buying tickets to go and watch you make skate saves.
So
that would be awesome.
And in the vodka.
Just wait.
And the Silk Tassel.
Wait to see those kickbacks coming in. 20 cents. Another kick save on YouTube. All right.
I heard with the headsets, you're going to be able to buy tickets to events. Like
VR goggles, you're saying?
Yeah. And be like you're at MSG watching the game.
Why wouldn't you?
Yes.
And you can change seats and you pay to be on the different seats.
Oh, isn't Jaden Daniels? Wasn't that his thing? He has a VR headset and they have a program that he goes through, I think, before every game, and they install all of the plays of the opposition in there, so he can see what's going on.
There's for hockey players, I think it's called Sense Arena or whatever. Like you can put the head goggles on. The goalies are making the saves. The players are shooting. Like there's so much stuff that is coming. I'm trying to remember. I was in Dallas the other day, and I was at kind of a bar. And the bar was, it was like that.
It's like IMAX, basically, right? And
but it's not an IMAX.
It's in the stadium in a seat.
Courtside, and it was a live game going on. I was courtside between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors.
Wow.
And we were literally like we were in stadium seating, and they would bring us drinks and whatever. God, I can't remember the name. It's almost like that MSG Sphere, but it's a smaller version. And
Cosm, right?
there. What's it called?
Cosm?
Cosm.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And that's the future. Like the weirdest part though, and I was sitting with a bunch of tech people from Victory Plus, and they had a glitch. So one of the screens, so they, say they have 1,000 screens, one of them had a glitch. Mm-hmm. So the ball would go through and they couldn't see, and you could see all the engineers around me just losing their stuff, going, oh my God, I can't believe that they would, program that or whatever. So it was unbelievable to see from a fan's perspective, but that is the future. And then they would change camera angles. We're sitting in our seats, and then all of a sudden you're literally courtside underneath the basket, watching them come towards you. And then TV timeouts, they're sitting at the bench, you're right there, and the coach is talking. You feel like you're involved in it. Like it was an unbelievable experience. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get you back on the bench during the game.
Yeah,
I mean, you're down low there anyway, I guess.
Are you
exactly?
Are you working the next 2 weeks? Are you sneaking off, or what's the story here with Four Nations? Because you guys aren't rights holders.
Yeah, no. We did our boys trip on the weekend. I went to Waste Management. So I just crawled home on Monday.
You're looking pretty good for a guy who's in Waste Management.
Well, and how weren't you up with Biz singing?
Oh, I was right there. Side stage.
You were.
I'm not. What do you? I've seen them 100 times. I'm not going up on stage. I've sang with them during rehearsal and stuff. There's not enough alcohol on the planet to get me up there. And, maybe.
I was going to come on now.
We'll see. But it was good. That was our Friday night. Saturday, we did Waste Management. Tyson Nash got us, we were in a suite on hole 16, I think it was. And I didn't watch one shot. I thought it seemed like I could hear the cheering and stuff. And then the Sunday we went to a Super Bowl private party with Mike Commodore. Commie took us, and that was, man, is he dialed up.
Yeah.
I can't explain the house that I was at. I've never seen a house like that. I'd never in my life. And I've got friends who are billionaires, and this house was these people were multi-billionaire. It was gross.
Yeah.
But good weekend. Crawled on the plane. Luckily, I didn't have to fly it home on Monday. And I had the vodka voice for a couple days, but I'm good now.
Is Nash part of that group of athletes out there? They kind of Thunderbirds, like the Stone Cutters.
Who's the Thunderbird? Is that Darcy Horchuk? That guy is a mayor. My God,
legend.
But yeah, Nasher's dialed into all of those people. Saw the Wizard Ray Whitney and his wife, and had a good chat with them. Dave Scatchard. It was all NHL players there. We ran into Taylor Pyatt.
Izzy.
Yeah. God, he's a good-looking guy. Still.
They got the eyes.
They love him. They love him.
Just Shane O'Brien. There was just so many all the business buddies, right? Brad Richardson, all of those guys. They were all kicking around, and we kind of did our thing because we were older guys, right? Those are younger. Yeah. So there's old and there's newer.
Yeah. So Biz is something else, right? It's quite a show he runs.
Well, he's become, he's a media mogul, right?
He really is.
He's dialed in on a lot of different fronts. But, I have mad respect for him because he puts the work in. You see him, listen, his life is fun. Definitely. I think he's single. I don't know. But, he puts the work in. He's in Atlanta, and then he flies back. He's doing his pod. He's doing events left and right. I don't fault anybody. And you're certainly not jealous of them. You're happy for them because, this guy is really built himself into something and puts the work in to do it. So I'm happy for him. I don't know him that well, but we stay in touch. And certainly had, some good chats the other night when we ran into him and stuff. And the Nickelback concert, but they're great. It was 10,000 people, and they put their show on, and we hung with the band after. So it was kind of cool.
it's crazy to think because it was basically him, the podcast for sure, but it was him who took down Mike Babcock.
Yes.
If he doesn't tweet or say anything, is Babcock still coaching the Columbus Blue Jackets?
Well, something else would have happened or someone would have
You
told
know what I
Tommy.
mean?
but
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Biz has broken some news, a lot of it, and he's not afraid to. And, he was critical of Bedard in the last 2 weeks, and that's something that a lot of guys wouldn't be comfy doing. And I think he made some valid points, and he's turned into a great analyst. And more than that, he's just a supreme entertainer. You watch him on that panel with Wayne. Wayne loves him.
That is like Wayne
Loves
really does dig. Biz.
What I like about TNT has the big panel on the basketball side. They're must watch, right? Even if you don't watch basketball,
Oh, good.
they're so good. And I think TNT is like, okay, they get it from a standpoint. It's like they're in the entertainment business. So they hire entertainers. Obviously, it doesn't hurt that Wayne Gretzky's on the panel, Henrik Lundqvist, guys like that. I'm sure they've got a large budget for it, but it is an entertaining panel. They try. ESPN, same situations. The panels and stuff.
It's not the same.
It's not.
Sucks.
No, I understand. What I'm saying is what they've tried to do is have big personalities and star players. You've got Subban, Messier on one side. You've got Gretzky and Lundqvist.
But the thing of it is, I don't even know what's the point you're making, but the basketball one works because Shaq and Chuck, they like each other. The TNT one works with hockey because Wayne does like Biz, and you feel that. It's not, I don't think
Messi and PK can't be bothered to be in the same room the moment those cameras
and
are
they're
off. You can see
trying,
it.
right?
They can't stand each other.
They show videos. Hey, here we are messing around on the private jet. It's like, no, it's.
I think that one's more forced. You can tell because if you know the people off camera, they're oil and water. They're not. They're not connected that way. But at the end of the day, you look at stuff that they do, and getting back to Biz, like Biz has created a brand for himself, and good on him. I think that's we forget sometimes we are in the entertainment business, so you need to be affable. People want to relate to you. People want to, that's what makes you guys successful. People, you sit there and people want to have a beer with you. People want to talk. They want to. I think that's what the formula is in today's media is you've got to be relatable.
Yeah, we're tearing it up out here, Noodles. You've seen it. You saw it firsthand.
I was at your drinking party in December, and Tommy was there in Phoenix. So I was talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen you," and he goes, "That caught me off guard." And I said, "Well, I knew what I was getting into, but I said I couldn't drink. I had to work a couple hours later." So I said. And I go, you had no excuse, though. You could have got after it.
You had to go to his eye doctor. Apparently the results were dog shares. Like, maybe go back sober next time. The doctor thought you were floating in booze.
Yeah, exactly. That was fun.
Well, we've got, we started off the show. We've got the fever. We've got Four Nations fever out here. We can't wait.
Dean can't stand up right now. It's just hearts, a Twitter, sweaty palms.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this. I'll tell you where I'm at. Tell me where you guys are at. I had zero time for this tournament leading up to it. Okay, like I'm talking about a 25% interest. Mm-hmm. We're naming teams and who's going to captain it and doing all these things. They kept saying best on best. And I'm like, nah, kind of not really. I mean, Kucherov, Draisaitl, Shesterkin, Vasilevsky, Panarin, there's a lot of guys. But I said countries, for where Canada has US, Sweden and Finland, they're trying to put their best foot forward. As the tournament has gotten closer, I have gotten a little bit more excited. If I was at 25% before, I'm at about a 75 to 80% now. And the reason being is I've got the feeling that this isn't going to be all-star team effort. Like I feel like they're going to bring these guys are taking pride and they're going to get involved in it. If that's the case, I'm in. And
that's where it's landing for me. It's an all-star game with give a shit.
Right.
Well, it can't look like an all-star. We've said it before. You can change everything about this tournament if the games are good, and it can be a success in the future. If the games aren't good, I don't know what you do.
I don't think you're going to see. Like I think there's going to be some intensity, and I think it'll surprise people once the game gets going. The game in the National Hockey League is not. We talk about it every week. It's not fierce. So, guys aren't running each other through the boards in the NHL. I think you're going to see high skill, high compete, and it's not going to be overly physical because it's going to be just like the regular season in the National Hockey League. So you will see the compete. Maybe when the chips are on the line, you might see guys blocking shots and taking hits to make the play and all that. But I think at the end of the day, it is going to look like an NHL game, just with a lot more better players condensed.
I think Canada USA, that's got a chance to be the two best hockey teams we've ever seen play each other in our lives. You look through the talent.
Yeah.
What would be up there?
I mean,
Canada Cup in the 80s.
Sure. Like Gretzky, Lemieux, that'd probably be the only team that could hang with
You're not
McKinnon
even giving
and
Howard Chuck any love. I think you got to go through that lineup.
No, I know, but you got Crosby's the third best forward on this team. That's pretty damn good. Right?
I'm not saying it's not, but you're flippantly saying that team was.
Well, even those teams with Eric Lindros and, Gretzky and like there was, I look at it, you're right. On paper, we've got a lot of skill. Do you guys have any inkling? Is there any chance that we could see a Finland win this thing because they played against
beat up? I asked that about the Swedes because that's the team I'm supporting. I loves the beautiful blonde ladies and from Sweden, so I'm taking on the throne of the Swedish crowns. And anyway, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Like, if you're coaching that team, Noodles, are you not going into that dressing room, the Swedes or the Finns, saying, "Yeah, we're skill wise, we're not playing that way."
Yeah,
there's one puck, and there's only so much time to play. Let's shut them down.
And if you look at international hockey, the Swedes and Finns are really pesky. Like they a lot of those programs, those guys play all the way up. So there's chemistry immediately. So, and they go home in the summer, they all train together, they're all buddies, all of that. And I think they will know too. Like the coach is going to remind them, you guys are severe underdogs. Like they're going to know from what all the buildup is and in all the pundits, all the, social media, all of that. I think that they'll have a chip going, we got something to prove. And you're right. There's one puck. And a lot of those guys know how to defend. So to me, if I'm Sweden, going limit time and space, play 5-on-5, don't give them a chance in the power play. And, we could win a 3-2 game if we get some saves from our goaltenders. And the other thing I'll say, I'm worried, and I think they'll sort that out pretty quick. But, Boomer said, you said there's only one puck. Is McKinnon going to be deferring to Crosby, who defers to McDavid? And, is it always like, oh, you take it. Like I watched their power play breakout this morning on the news, and it was a double drop. So it's Makar skating it up, dropping it back to McKinnon, who skates it up, dropping it back to McDavid. I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? Just skate it in and get it sorted out. Like that's where I worry they're going to get too cute. And instead of just going, we're trying to score and win the game tonight. And that's where you might have a 2-on-1 and it's McDavid with Crosby and he wants to get, the captain.
He wants the Gretzky to Lemieux.
Yeah. Yes. So I think you got to be careful with that because top players have to have some selfishness to them. They've got to take the shot because they know they can get it done. And that's where I wonder that maybe early on they're going to get too cute or defer to my teammate. I want to make sure we got chemistry. So I'm going to have that extra pass. I'm going to have that extra play. And maybe Sweden breaks it up and goes like that. In my mind, Ekholm is thinking, because he's an elite defender, there's going to be an extra pass there. There's going to be an extra play. And you start having good sticks or closing off on guys, you can surprise them. That's the way I look at it.
Where are you at on the goalies? You okay with Bennington starting? I thought they'd go with Aiden Hill, to be honest.
You know what? I thought Bennington was going to start the whole way. Like last year, I thought he was going to start. And the reason being, I say this all the time, and all four of us have played road hockey when we were kids. You play, you say, hey, it's game 7 of the Stanley Cup. I'm Dale Howardchuk. I'm Yari Curry, whoever you idolized growing up, right? You don't say it's a Tuesday in Nashville, Tuesday in Carolina, and this is game 43. Or, hey, it's a Four Nations face-off. We're going to, you play game 7 of the Stanley Cup final. Well, Bennington has played a game 7 of Stanley Cup final on the road and won it. I think he's played at the highest level. Doug Armstrong trusts him. I think it was like, hey, this is our guy. If it doesn't go well, we'll go to Hill, who's won a Stanley Cup as well and played on the biggest platform. So I think that their philosophy is going to be the Detroit Red Wings philosophy with Chris Osgood in net, where you've got a great team in front of you and Ozzy plays really well for you, but he doesn't have to win you it, but he can't lose you it. You got to make the saves that you should. So to me, that's what they're looking for from their goaltender, is just to be steady and make the saves you should.
How old's your son?
7.
Is he into it, excited? Or should we expect him at 7 to be revved up for?
No, I mean,
Can I answer too?
yeah, you go.
I don't think they're excited because these kids don't watch hockey games.
They've never seen international hockey. You think about the last time we had a
never
tournament.
sit down and watch a hockey game
2016.
anyway. The other day, I could have taken them to the Saddle Dome. The spoiled brats are like, who's playing, right? Like, they don't sit on the couch and watch a 60-minute hockey game. They check Instagram and YouTube and the clips. It's a different approach.
I've got one kid who's dialed. The other twin does not care at all. But the one that's dialed, it's like, how do you even explain international hockey? It was amateurs going to Pyeongchang in China. Like, he's never seen Crosby and McDavid on the same team because we haven't.
Yeah, I mean, my son, I take him purposely. We'll take him to a game once a year or twice a year. Last year, we kind of got lucky. I was, working for TSN doing the finals there, Edmonton, Florida. So I brought him out for game 6, I think. And, it was great because I got tickets. I was working. My mom could keep an eye on him during the day while I was working. And then I brought him to the game and it was kind of cool. We ran into Bob Nicholson, who I've known for 100 years, as we're walking over to the game. And, Nick says to my son, who are you cheering for? And my son goes, Florida. And I was like, oh my God, it's the president of the Oilers, and Nick had his son too, I think, who's early 20s or whatever. They both started laughing. And my son was innocent. He's like, my dad used to play for Florida.
That's right.
And I was like, okay,
son.
it was fair. It was a fair comment, but I'm like, dude, the Oilers, they were kind enough to leave us some tickets that I had to pay for, but I at least got some. So I was like, we're going to cheer for both type of thing. And I'm neutral anyways. I had friends on both sides, but it was kind of, that's the innocence of like my son saying that to the president of the Edmonton Oilers at the time.
Yeah.
So,
what are the boys? How's everybody on overdrive? How are they feeling?
All right.
Level wise.
I mean, Hayes is on holidays right now. We did a players only show yesterday, which was fun. O-Dog hosted and Frankie Corrado sat in. So it was good. I mean, honestly, I think everyone right now, we're all in the same boat. It's February. You're kind of like getting through like the games of, the beauty of the NHL was so much parity. Your scoreboard watching every night. Because it's like, I laid it out the other day in the East. There were 9 teams that were 10 points apart. Yeah. So if you have a 5-game stretch, you go 0-5, you got teams that are jumping you. All of a sudden, you're changing positions in the standings. It's not good. And conversely, you win 5 in a row, all of a sudden you're leapfrogging. So to me, every point is critical. But, when you look at it, I think everyone's kind of, wake me up, trade deadline and the stretch. So I think you want to get through 4 nations. And then I think we're going to see some real desperate hockey down the stretch.
Well, we want to talk to you all day, but look.
Yeah, we want to talk to you, about other stuff, but
like what?
I don't know.
The Flames?
I'd like some Phoenix stories.
Management, please.
Yeah, wouldn't mind some Phoenix stories.
Was it his Rammy? I heard that last year it almost got out of hand.
Last year it was out of hand. This year, I think, they buttoned it up a little bit. And our group is, you got older guys. So, you're just hanging on to make it through the days and the nights. So you're kind of like,
you're in the suite. You're not in the mosh pit there.
Exactly. And you know what? One day, you start drinking coolers or whatever at noon and you're done at like 2:00 in the morning. You almost drink yourself sober because you're just kind of just, like, hey, it's sober, drinking. It's just one of those things where you're like, all right, end of the night. We'll see you later. I need a piece of pizza on the way home and get a good sleep. And, but to me, it was great atmosphere. I'm not a golfer, but, the Sunday night after the Super Bowl, there was a guy named Gary Woodward, and he was at the bar. We were at a little dive bar, and there were some caddies and singing
Woodland?
Woodland.
The
Sorry.
American, you won a major, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's what did I say?
So-
Woodward? No, it's Woodland. Sorry.
You're thinking of Adam Woodward, who used to run Cowboys.
Yeah, no, not Adam. Not Adam. I know Adam. But James Neal was there. Got a chance to have a chat with the real deal, and just some good dudes. It was just lots of laughs, lots of fun, and some karaoke. I didn't sing, obviously. I just watched, but some good times. I mean, Waste Management, I think it should be on everybody's bucket list. If you're, Phoenix is a beautiful, Scottsdale, beautiful area, great weather. The tournament was done well. Food, you run into people. There's a lot of Canadians down there.
How busy? Wow, it's Waste Management, so it's busy.
Yes.
Yeah, there was some, for me, there were some like just bars out of nowhere. That's like, oh, that's a tent. Oh, that's a bar. Like they just, everywhere you turn, they make entertainment the focus. So
Like Stampede.
yeah, you know what? It reminded me a lot of Stampede for sure. But,
Did you get in one of those autonomous Ubers or no? Last question.
Oh, I've driven those. Yeah, like those are awesome.
I did it like 4 a.m. I came back to the pizza place. You know what? That pizza was good. I'm going right back. Ordered one. No driver in this car.
Yeah, it is a little bit jarring early on because you're like, okay, you're looking around and it just takes off.
Wheels just turning. Like, oh.
Literally picked, like it pinned me and it said, stand right there. And it drove up and the door popped open. I was like, it couldn't have been more creepy, but more cool. And then, it was driving kind of on a main street. So it was going about 60 miles an hour. So it's like changing lanes and like, just, I don't know. It was a weird, once you got over it, I was being a bit of a dink too. I was talking, are you having a good day? Just, trying to like, pretend I was talking to the driver. There's just no driver, but it was cool. I enjoyed it.
All right, fella. We'll let you get on your way. Appreciate you as always.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. We'll chat a little later.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Okay. Peace.
Jamie McLennan, TSN analyst,
Oh, personality.
host, co-host, personality, insider. He does it all.
Color commentator as well.
Yep.
I don't know that I'd get in one of those sober, but after a few, I'll try this out.
I mean, it's
Coming.
do you put a ton of faith in the people that are behind the wheel all the time when you get
Wish
in?
they were all
kind of
Not
taking
all of them. I get some guy on bald tires and snow the other day. I was like, this is not ideal.
Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, crystal clear choice for your home comfort and yours and yours and yours. And
all of us.
403-219-4100. Check them out online, crystalclearcalgary.com.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm?
Jack, how's your fever? Are you?
how's
I'm
your
100%.
How's your 2-week hangover going?
2-week hangover.
Yeah,
You've been kind of sicky poo.
Yeah, the hangover right into the sickness isn't great.
No,
It's happened a couple times in the
correlated.
yeah.
No, I was talking about the fever.
The Four Nations
Four
fever.
Nations.
Oh,
How's
I
your-
don't give a shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Once the Americans get up 1-0 on the Canadians Saturday morning, though, he's going to be the most obnoxious Yank you've ever
Saturday
seen.
morning it is.
Games in
11
the
a.m.
morning?
11 a.m.
Oh, see,
Really?
And Sweden, Finland, 6 p.m.
fever gone.
11 a.m.?
Like I'm having
What are
a
they
pan
doing?
scrambler, and that's not.
That's the game of the tournament there, at least of the round robin.
What a bunch of morons.
I don't know. I mean, we're in
What do you
Canada.
mean you
No,
don't
you do.
know?
Okay,
You
well, when
do.
does the NFL play their games?
Ryan,
Also, are we appeasing the American fans?
100% you are. That's what Gary's doing, yes.
there's
Because Saturday at 7 would just.
Ryan, you're wrong. It's at 6 p.m.
I
The
thought
other-
the Sweden-Finland was at 6.
That's at 11.
That makes more sense. Okay. Sorry, guys. I wrote it down, though.
Okay.
Wrong
And
order.
then he was defending it.
Oh, hey, look. I mean,
well,
we
he's
see...
again, he's planted his flag in this take, and he can't.
No.
If they were going
I
to do
just-
U.S. Canada at 11
What
a.m.,
is-
it'd be.
I just mean, what do they do in Philly every weekend? It's always a matinee. So maybe that's just part of the culture there. It certainly isn't here. Here, it's hockey night is Saturday night.
Yeah, but you're not appeasing to the Boston local crowd.
I
It's
don't know.
big-
Yeah. I mean,
No, you do know. It's the
Saturday night or Saturday morning? What's
it's
when
the it's you're wanting. You don't just want the local crowd to watch the game.
Yeah,
Stanley
no,
Cup
right.
Finals.
And
Stanley
you know
Cup
what?
Finals.
Yes.
When do
Now-
they play?
Well, at night.
6
obviously.
o'clock is yes.
No, you're
That's-
right. You're right. And now that you think about it, the Sweden Finland game at 11 a.m. is perfect because that's prime time over there. In
There you
Europe,
go.
Of course. So silly me. Can I have a shovel just to so
No,
we can,
no.
just
No, it's
one
fine.
one shovel? Baby shovel.
I'm not. There's no punishment.
I just want
for-
to take a shovel. I'm sorry.
No,
because I don't.
Here's what it is. You know what you did? You took it back. Okay, yeah.
I just want to take that back.
There you go.
Baby shovel.
Nice. No, you made a mistake. There's no shovels.
You
for
can
that.
buy us lunch.
Jack Yost pizza.
Where are we having this meeting, by the way? Can we have it over
I'm
there?
not having a meeting. What
What
are you
you
talking about?
We can have a meeting there, right?
I
Sure, why not?
didn't, under
meeting
my
anywhere.
contract, it nowhere in there.
Oh,
does
I-
it say-
That's
No one
That's
assumes you're coming.
Yeah. Why do you think?
So why are you asking?
I was talking to Ryan.
Oh.
The Daily Face-Off live crew is hitting the road and going live on location from Four Nations, bringing you exclusive coverage straight from the tournament. From February 10th to 20th, they've got live shows every weekday, breaking down the biggest stories, key matchups, and all the action as it unfolds. They'll be watching some of the league's best players go head-to-head, representing their countries, battling for international glory in a tournament packed with intensity and high-stakes hockey.
Okay.
Don't miss a second. Subscribe to the Daily Face-Off YouTube channel and follow on all social platforms to stay locked in.
Mm.
They'll be bringing you insider analysis on the ground coverage and maybe even a little chaos.
Because
Let's be real. It's international hockey. Daily Face-Off on location from Four Nations, February 10th to 20th.
How hungover are those bastards?
I don't even know. So they were very excited.
the-
It's
It's
Montreal.
the oil and water. They're
They're super pumped.
got the Subban Messier mode.
I'd be in full Messier post cup win mode if I was in Montreal right now. That's maybe why they didn't send me.
Hey, if you've got the fever, you can head to Richmond's.
Yes, there's
I
a
actually
plan.
was
pub?
going to say to Noodles, I've come around to the point where
I want to watch.
I might have to go somewhere.
Yeah,
else.
go out now.
Yeah.
If they didn't, the kitchen's out of food.
That's gonna
No,
hurt.
Are you
a little
sticking
bit.
around?
No.
Okay. Luckily, there's food at
The
Richmond's.
kitchen's still good. Don't want to scare anyone.
Come on over. Come on down. 3919 Richmond Road in the heart of Glamorgan.
know.
Sports live here. They've got TVs
Yeah.
everywhere
And a horn.
and the goal horn. And my understanding is they're going to put the game on all the TVs.
Yeah.
It's going to be all
Everyone.
wherever you look. Oh, I'm sitting here, but there's TV right there. Well, what if I sat in this chair? Well, there's TV right there. Well, if I went, TVs everywhere.
Lots of TVs.
And there's nothing worse than going to a
TVs.
sports bar. And well, could we have
Can
the
we get
game
the volume,
audio? I know we're
please?
playing Hootie and the Blowfish, but is it possible to get the game on the speakers? Let her cry, tears fall down like rain. Fuck, could we get the game? I don't know who to talk.
I don't like hockey. so-
I don't. I'll go talk to the
I got a
manager.
table in the back that really likes this
Great. Yeah.
station.
Could we get the game on? It's because we're watching cricket. It's
Oh my god.
day 19 of the championship.
Yeah,
and
it's the India. It's the Ashes.
yeah, it's hours
a test. It's
700.
Test cricket.
You know what? Where that's not happening is at Richmond's pub.
Wednesday, by the way, is a flight of tacos, $3 each. Your chicken, brisket, fish.
You know what they call it?
Each.
Mexi-mania.
That's
That's what it is today.
I'm in.
And you can't be wheeling this out or to go. This is
Mm-mm.
get in there, watch the game. Flight of tacos, $3 each. Also, $6 for Corona or Sol. Good beers.
And I believe they got the
margaritas.
Origin Barn Burner Blondes going
Going
there.
blonde and it's all can there.
Let's go.
Starving.
Richmond's pub.
Let's move the meeting there.
Sports live here.
You can do the meeting. there, why not?
3919 Richmond. That's what I'm saying, right?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Can I send a note right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Did I tell you about the Daily Face-Off crew and how they're doing shows?
Nope.
For Nations.
Yeah. So pumped. I'm not going to say it. Let's do the
You guys are ignorant. Fun of people.
that's no. Yeah, it would have been making fun now that you say it. But if you can't say anything nice, Rhett,
Yeah, right.
you say nothing at all. That's our motto here.
Mm-hmm.
No disparaging comments,
No
no
way.
cutting people down.
Jack wouldn't have it. He'd
Nope.
cut our mic.
Wouldn't do it. Sweet boy. Gonna send you something while I have talk to Jack for a second. Because I do
Hey,
want to
Jack.
get his
All Ryan, it's the Pinder Report, brought to
Really?
you by
Our good friends at
Village Honda.
They are good friends of ours up in the Northwest Auto Mall.
You were just there.
They call it your dealership for life. Because they
Or
take such good care of you, Rhett. Guess what you're not going to do? Go
Go
dealing
anywhere.
with any other dealerships. It's my dealership for life. It's my partner. Home with the free oil change for life. Love it.
I don't think I put that one in. I just wanted to get Jack's reaction to this because now, in fairness, we are a Bet365 house, as you know.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Love Bet365.
Best buck in the game.
And the odds that we're going to show you on this next deal here
Why
are not
Why are you
Bet365.
doing this then?
You'll see, because I just want some reaction. Now he's gonna see it and he's gonna have to. But the one that just went in, I'm curious your thoughts because he is a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I've seen this too. Yeah.
He's a big Steelers guy, and has, as you can appreciate, had some hard times.
Yeah.
You ride that roller coaster, the jackometer. We saw it
Talk
this
to
year.
me about hard times.
I know. He was very high on Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he
To
was.
the moon.
Let's
right?
ride.
He was riding with Russ.
Let's ride to the moon.
Russ, I believe, is a free agent, so there's no guarantees that he's coming back.
Poor Russ.
They're kind of without a quarterback.
Yeah.
They'll have a draft pick. You can draft one. I'm not sure that that's going to be a
With a
step in next year. The answer kind of
Pick
deal.
and lays,
Maybe we
but-
could trade for somebody, or perhaps you're just gonna have to look elsewhere. Like I don't think.
I'm not seeing your photo, but I know what this is. This is
We got to
Air-
figure this drive out.
yeah, the drive's a mess.
I've got it right here. I just
What
found
drive? We're driving?
Yeah.
So what you're
Little
talking
Honda.
about was put in a group chat, and Jack responded, "Just kill me."
what it is, it's the
Jack.
You just wait, Rhett.
Whatever.
Live TV.
No one's
it's
putting
the
money-
odds.
No one's putting money on that.
I did give it a refresh. Do you see it? Give it a peek.
I also sent.
Anyway, I mean, Josh Allen, he's not going anywhere.
No, he's locked in, Dean. He's going to be a Buffalo Bill for
Yeah.
a long time.
And your guy, old
Yep.
Dick Herbert, there out in San Diego, he's gonna be there.
Jay Heebs,
Yeah.
he's our boy.
Shea Heebs,
Yeah.
yeah. Looks like Caleb Williams is probably gonna get at least another year in
I
Chicago.
don't think Washington's going to let that young fella go. Boy,
No,
he will.
he's
good
gonna
this year.
stick around
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
Real good.
Denver,
Mahomes, long
yeah.
term.
Well, tough loss.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Tough loss. So anyway, Vegas was asked. So Aaron Rodgers basically heard from Aaron Glenn. We're getting out of the Aaron Rodgers business. I think
Good idea.
we're selling our stock.
Jets said thanks,
Yeah.
but no thanks.
So Aaron Rodgers, he's never going to quit playing football.
Remember it.
Yeah, and he wants to keep. The Steelers are the betting favorites right now in Vegas at one particular. It's plus 200. Then the Raiders.
plus 200.
Then the Raiders, Niners, Vikings.
Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from that area. I can't know.
That's right. So Jack, with that in mind, just when you thought you couldn't get older or slower potentially at quarterback.
We
Back-
move to the next washed quarterback,
That's right.
Back to you, Jack.
Aaron Rodgers. Does he come with Devontae Adams?
It doesn't sound like they're crazy about hanging on to him either in New York.
Could
Well,
probably
that's what
work
might
out
be a
deal.
package deal. You got Pickens and Adams. I start liking it a little more, but
I can fast forward right now to
Oh, he's on
Oh,
the move
yeah.
again.
December.
Games.
gonna be
right before
unbelievable.
Christmas.
Oh no, exhibition.
no preseason. to now.
Yeah, like
He's gonna be watching
August.
camp and practice, streaming
Holy,
practice.
he looks
Oh,
good.
Rodgers
my
is
God,
great.
He's turned back the
Yeah.
clock.
I don't know. Like, that's the thing, though. Like we're gonna be stuck doing this for a while. We don't have a great draft pick. It's not a great quarterback draft.
Team is shit.
Thanks, Fred.
No, you know what they are? They're mucky middle. They are. It's a not unfamiliar situation for people in this city. They
They've
are
got a
not nearly good enough and not
Coaching.
nearly bad enough.
Yeah.
They should roll with someone horrible like Mitch Trubisky or someone. Like, let's go.
They
Go
they
get a high
did
pick.
that already.
They did that, yeah.
Did they? Jeez.
They won 10 games.
10 games he won?
Yes.
Not with like Mitch played, Mason played,
Yeah,
Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett played.
that's right. Yeah, how could we forget?
Should have hung on to him. in
Jesus,
Bring him back, bring him
guys,
back.
Right through the fingers he
Yeah.
slid.
It's tough.
They sure gave up on him quick, eh?
That's
when,
the beauty of the roller coaster.
when you get a chance to land Russ.
Yeah. And the Broncos just reeling since the. No,
yeah,
they're
how
good.
could they ever?
No, they're good.
Let
They're
them out of their
good.
grasp.
Hey,
Jeez.
Jack, I'm sorry.
We'll take that back.
Not really.
Yeah,
no,
neither.
no. Because as we said, if you
Well,
can't say
look, that's
nice
not the
things-
only team in Pittsburgh. How about them Penguins?
They're horrible.
No, Crosby's going to
Go
after this
Pirates.
tournament.
pitchers, catchers, right?
Buccos.
Hey, here we go.
Oh,
Buccos.
they have that good pitcher.
They
The
do.
Teens,
Or
yes, they
whatever.
do.
Teens
That's
with-
about it.
With the babe girlfriend.
Maybe he
He's
could
cool.
throw the
He's got a great
pigs.
mustache.
Can he throw the pigskin?
Do like a
Yeah, Dion.
Bo Jackson deal?
Yeah.
Shit, maybe.
Maybe.
Can he hit? Go
He'd
Otani?
probably be better than Rogers. Let's get into the Pinder Report. A presentation of Village Honda. Ryan was just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Any autographs? People coming up. Hey, are you Ryan Pinder?
Ryan Pinder.
Nope.
Head of Glen Lake.
Not that.
Well, I hope things work out with your ridge line.
Yeah. Ready to rock and
Get her
roll.
whipped right into shape over there.
It was so nimble. The winter tires so grippy that at the first stoplight 2 months ago,
Yeah.
rear-ended.
And I would just because now you know what it is? It's like you're used to being a sure-footed mountain goat.
Yep.
Back.
Man.
That's you, right? Now you're in some kind of a rental that clearly is not as sure-footed. Care and caution, Ryan.
The rear end.
Please take care out there.
It's not like I
Stay
did
home.
not know how good I had it.
It's true.
It's wild how
Yeah.
What Aussie Nana now?
Cinderella said it best. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Cinderella.
They wrote that about the ridge line.
What
A lot of people don't know that.
What a
With its
song.
independent rear suspension and
Yeah.
all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, ridge line was about a decade away from being
But they knew.
produced, but
15, 20 years, actually.
yeah, probably more than that. Getting old. Northwest Automall.
Ryan Pinder.
Pinder Report. What's your phone? You know what?
This phone sucks.
It's your phone is blowing up.
Something must have happened.
boy.
The president's called twice.
Jeez.
You know what it is?
The orange guy?
I had that. I had the that call blocking thing on
Right.
my old phone,
No.
and this new phone doesn't have it. The
you're
bastards are
getting
getting
spammed.
through.
Game day, put your helmet on, Rhett. Get
Yes,
your phone
this
to
is a scam.
100% it's a scam. There it is.
Wow.
Look at the duster on Phil Forsberg. I might have to change my bet from Canada -1.5.
You can't.
That
I'm
is
Team Sweden.
unreal. Vic Hedman looking nasty, gnarly. And there's Connor and Sid. They've combined to win 3 cups, guys.
No, Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon's going to be
Man,
pissed.
those 3 have combined for 4 cups.
His ego is going to be like, screw you guys.
Noodles made a great point. It is going to be interesting to see how a power play operates with Makar, McKinnon, McDavid, Crosby, and Reinhardt. So a lot of, I'd like to shoot the puck out of those 5.
Hey,
guys.
Reinhardt, just shut up and be
Look at
happy to be
this.
out there.
Wow,
AI.
photo shoot out
Is that
there.
your Pinder in the top left? There you are.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
it's AM34 with his 5 head coming in hot for the Americans.
How did they get them to agree to pose like this?
I know it's risk. It must have been some danger pay involved here. Who's riding the lion
Who's
there?
on-
That's
yeah.
got to be Barkov, I'm guessing.
Because he's a Panther, and there's a lot of lions in Finland.
Well, the lion is part of the national team
Hmm.
outfit. I'll show you the helmets tomorrow if you want.
Can't wait.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's
Got the
Four
fever.
Nations baking off. Four Nations Bake Off.
Whoa.
I'll give you a shot for that.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
how
so
did
much
that?
out there.
Of all the filter,
That's the shortcut right there.
That was a late ad too.
Oh.
I knew that would get a shovel. I needed a shovel.
I don't know if you did.
I kind of got a feeling that Willie Nylander, he's got his grandma's recipe there. He's
Because the bake off rhymes with take. Is that the
takeoff, the Four Nation
Face-
takeoff.
like? What's the shake, bake, take? Like,
Face-off,
I just think
take-off.
of all the different. If they run a lake,
It's a lake off.
It was bad. Real bad.
Thank you. Odds for the game look like this tonight: Sweden, Canada. Canadians absolutely favored. In fact, Canada -1.5 is around even money, +105. Heavy favorites. Over under set at 6. I don't mind the over.
take the over.
We'll see. I don't really. I don't
Unders
know.
are boring. Unders
Yeah.
aren't fun.
Cheers and not score.
No. Overs are fun. So let's go right to the end. Need more. Let's
Watch
go.
this be like a 2-0
Hey,
stink.
Swedes know how they're going to have to play to win.
Hey,
I'm
Canada
just-
was worried about their goaltending. Bennington with a 23 save shutout for the.
That was Babs in Sochi, wasn't it? He's just like, Mike Babcock thinks the best way to coach Team Canada after Mike Babcock talked to his friends is allowing 12 shots a night. It's a Mike Babcock way.
Is that what he did?
Could have absolutely blown the doors off teams. They were just happy to not allow anything. Worked. They won. But
Hey.
to your point, it was a boring
Yeah.
final against Sweden. Remember that one?
Be a
5-8.
great one tonight, though.
God, I was wasted from that. Who's the goalies? What's the story with the goalies? Oh, no, Canadian goalie issue. We got to bring this up again.
Yeah.
Not a surprise that today, James Myrtle and Dan Robson, Canada's mind-boggling goalie crisis for nations, has been a decades-long descent.
Maybe that's why you got a fever, because your mind is boggled.
It's boggled.
There it is. The year Rhett was drafted, I believe it was the summer of 94. It was the summer of 94.
in Hartford.
When Rhett came into the league, 73% of the goalies were Canadian. I don't know how mean you were in front of the net or how bad you were defensively,
Son of a bee.
but you have scared off, well, 2/3 of the Canadians in the creases. Now down to about a quarter of the NHL occupied by Canadian netminders. That's not like a 1960s to now. That's 94, 95 to present, the last 30 years. Not great, Bob.
Some people are really worried about this stuff, eh, Dean?
They are really got their shit in the
It's the first
twist,
I've heard
yeah.
of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Interesting little note came out that Brock Nelson
Ooh.
actually did pose for this photo, not his father. He's going to be participating in Four Nations.
Wow.
That
Did you see this?
are we
Yes.
sure that's not the Accountants League 40 plus?
Even
Like,
the shoveler was blown away by that.
wow. They got to call him Grandpa. He
He's
needs
very-
a great nickname.
You know what though? There's not a lot of processed or whatever. Like he's lean,
Oh, he's lean, mean scoring machine.
right? Like
yeah.
there's a lot of salads.
How old is he actually?
32.
That's insane.
He's available for trade if you.
I think it's.
He's
a bad
35
picture.
and I
We
think
all
he's a
have bad
UFA.
pictures.
Bad
Sometimes
picture,
it's just
yeah.
the fact that this is what they went with is.
But I mean, listen, pictures are sometimes it's hard.
It's deceiving.
I bet he probably doesn't look that old in real life.
You know, boys, back when the Soviet Union was around in 1980, our head coach called it a miracle
So-
when we won gold.
so
in Lake
one guy-
Placid.
Okay, one guy looks old. Got it.
This one?
Really old.
So there's one guy. Oh my,
What is that?
that's
Yeah.
Patrick Line.
This is a father-son game. My son, Patrick, play for Finland. Making fun of the Four Nations might be the
This
new
is
show.
so good.
What do you, now? Let's be as a man who can grow a great head of hair.
Mm.
We've talked about it numerous times already this week.
I don't know if it's.
What's
great,
the,
but it's a head of hair at
What's
least.
going on?
When
here?
that's what you're dealing with, and we're not making fun. What's the
You
strategy?
go
Do you-
dog. What do you mean?
we all
It's
know.
bald. Don't fake it. It's gone.
You're either leaning into like one of the biggest George Costanza cul-de-sacs we've ever seen, or you got to go
If
right down, go
you-
full Matt Stage it
if
on this thing.
You can laugh at yourself and have some fun. You can do this. But if this is an attempt to stay relevant, it's a bad fail.
you know what you need? His fellow countryman, Ole Jokinen, to sit this
Yeah.
man down and have a talk.
Or a hair
or
transplant
or
from
scream at him
Yoki.
like he does his hockey
You can
team.
go to Turkey for a hair
gonna say,
transplant.
I hear that's a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Flights to Turkey. Bunch of
And
guys
he
with
can
hats
pay
coming
for it.
back.
Yeah, he could. Like it's great that we're sitting here making fun of a
Yeah.
multi-millionaire
Yeah, we should make fun of more.
He's better than us at Fortnite
Look at
too.
us.
There, look at we got hair. We're good.
guy can
See?
shoot the puck.
Yeah.
Trade spots, Patty. What do you think,
Pat.
Pat? It's all yours.
And he would give you that look too.
Yeah.
You're a really funny fucker, aren't you?
I bet you have lots of friends, don't you? You remember our boy that played with us at the runner-up, the Pond Hockey
The runner-up
Tournament?
cup.
Runner-up cup.
Yeah.
Johnny Lazarus, our boy.
Yeah.
He got a chance to skate around with Sabres defenseman Rasmus Dahlin.
We're with Rasmus Dahlin from the Buffalo Sabres. We're going to go for a skate, so let's do it. If you could change one rule in the NHL, what would it be?
You can't shoot it down the rink on a PK.
What are the top 3 pairs of sneakers in your closet?
I like the Nikes Dunk. I have a pair of Travis Low Jordan 1s, Jordan 5s, off-whites. Yeah, I like sneakers. It's cool.
What would the Dahlins look like?
Probably like some crazy Balenciagas.
Do you have a weird place that you've been recognized?
All these vacation spots down in Europe, you don't expect a hockey fan down there. The French Riviera, maybe?
What's your pregame ritual?
I sleep a lot, I drink a lot of water, and then I shower a lot.
How many times?
Before morning skate, after morning skate, before the game, probably 4 or 5 times.
If you could pick one player on the Buffalo Bills to suit up for a game on the Sabres, who would it be?
It's Josh Allen.
Where would you throw him on the ice?
Deep pair with me. He can throw nice sauce passes down the ring.
What is your go-to Sunday football food order?
Hawaiian pizza. I got a lot of heat for that. Wings. Pizza, man. That's a go-to.
It's pretty good. Lots of Buffalo in there, lots of Bills in there.
He said a lot
4
of
or
things that I
5
don't-
showers in a game
Oh,
day?
you showered all the time.
Jeez.
All the time.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, you got to put a suit on to go to the rink, and then you've done morning skates, you get a shower off. You can't get all sweaty, hop back in your suit.
Too lazy to shower at the hotel, so just put the suit on.
Yeah, you just get up and go.
Grab my breakfast, go to the rink, shower when I got there because you're there so early
Yeah.
anyway.
You need something to kill time.
Then you get a sweat, so you get a shower afterwards.
Yeah, too.
And then you have a little warm up shower to get after your nap. You get back again. Too lazy to shower at the hotel, so go to the rink. You're there too long. Might as well have a shower, a little warm up shower.
Get home
After the game, shower.
Depending on all the night goes, might need a
Minimum.
shower.
Yeah, minimum 4. There were words though that I don't know about the shoe stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know the
Not
shoes. We're all
Balenciaga.
I didn't know that French Riviera was a place. I went to Emma Lake.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
Well,
that was
different
my-
Sabres, different
apparently that
places.
was my French Riviera.
Sabres around the world. Less mosquitoes in the French Riviera. I
Half
guess.
job comedians.
That's right. Yeah, the bugs are not as bad in the French.
That's correct. Yeah.
You will get a rash though if you're not careful.
But Danny, let's go to the Finns, who have been drilled with injury. And look what they're doing. 5 forwards on the power play. Yes, Cam Robinson loves it, which means I love it. Cam's an absolute legend.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Aho, Line, Hintz, Rantanen, and Barkov. It's a 5 forward power play. Why, you ask? Well, you see, the defense that they did bring.
What were they supposed to do?
Well, not use these guys on the power play seems like the right move. Valimaki, no. Lindell, no. Mikkola, no. Jokiharju, no. Madden, no. Urhoko, Vakanainen, no. And Matin Palo. No one even knows who this fellow is.
Yuso Valimaki on this team?
He is.
So
That's
the
how
kid
dinged
that
up they are.
So the kid that was here and just terrible, and we can't have him around as a first-round pick.
He's
been
an Olympian.
injured for 2 years.
Yep.
Huh.
I would be curious to see what his minutes are in the NHL this year. I don't think he is what you're making him out to be.
Screw you.
Who?
Look,
Valimaki or
I-
Ryan?
You gave him away from nothing after he was hurt. Somebody would have done something.
Asset management was not ideal. I'll agree with you there, but I
Yeah.
don't think you're looking at the top 4 guy.
I'm not, but
Yeah.
look at our top 4.
No, I know. He's
You think he would play on our top
do you think
4?
he could take Miromanov's position?
Maybe could
yes.
be part of our top
Maybe could be ahead of Miromanov.
Hanley
and
was with
Hanley and
Anderson 2 games ago or whatever the hell it was.
it's Sloviov up there. Don't mind that.
So
Turn it over.
This is the villain we all need. Now in wrestling, you have your good guys and
The
then
heel.
the heel. You need a heel for the tournament. We found our heel. It's Stone Cold Austin Matthews.
see, I don't like that though,
Why?
because Stone Cold would come in and kick your ass.
Yeah.
I'd rather he be like a
Gold dust.
yes, like something less
Yeah, Gold Dust
intimidating
would be
or effective.
painted nails and a wig.
Yeah.
Gold dust name is not Austin. So
Yeah.
that's why they did it, right?
No,
That's
Austin.
the tie. Yeah.
so
Austin.
Stone Cold would
Oh.
come in and smash beers. Is Austin getting like, can I get my veggie press carrot
Oh, what
juice?
do you-
Bang.
Look at him. He's taking shots at
Yep.
Austin. Man doesn't know anything about the man.
Called
Maybe he's a
him the
big
5
guy.
head shot already. Now it's
Great
his
player.
diet.
Great player. He eats healthy. But you think he's not eating healthy?
I don't give a shit what he eats.
Thought you were cheering for the Swedes.
See, because
Getting his back up
Jack
on Austin
Stone Cold
Matthews.
Steve Austin was a wrestler,
You familiar,
Who he
Jack?
is?
Yeah, I
Wrestling?
know that.
You know wrestling?
and his last name, even though it's not really Austin, is the same as Austin Matthews' first name, so there's a tie-in.
Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin Matthews.
Right. And then that vest he's wearing, that's the one that
Yeah. So you could go
Stone Cold.
Austin 316 with an
Spells
O
a little,
and be,
yeah.
oh, I
Did you just explain the joke?
Got it, Jack?
Yeah, I got
oh,
it.
Jack, you know,
Well, it wouldn't be an NHL event if we didn't have some shitty merch to sell, guys.
Oh,
Let's take
yes.
a peek at some shitty merch.
and if it's shitty merch,
I'm in.
Did they have a class of grade oneers paste the countries on here?
is that real?
That is real.
That's
and
not real.
100% it's real.
Oh
and
my.
as
you
low
don't
as
know fashion.
375.
and you know, monthly payments as low as $64 a month.
Is that
Get it-
American or Canadian?
Get it before the tariffs kick in.
Oof.
That's
That is just
real?
appalling. Yes, that's absolutely a merchandised item. We got another close up of it. It's even bigger and worser.
Those are going to be great for people.
Look at this. What are we talking about? Look at the collar. This is a disaster.
And we can't
Jack!
make a $20 t-shirt that would sell?
Jeez.
That's horrendous.
What are we doing?
You know what? Listen, here's the thing. There's a lot of polite people in the world. Because
Not
someone
us.
brought that in, put it to the boardroom. What do you guys think? You like it?
Sure. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to leave that to Bill. He's our fashionista.
and they just passed it down the table. Well,
I'll just rub this
Steve, what do you
past
think? Jenny, what do you think? Helen, what do you think?
It was the boss's kid that designed
Exactly.
this. And then you're like,
Yeah.
what are you going to say? Your kid's a clown.
Steve Moose Knuckles Jr.
No good.
designed it.
Yeah.
Gross.
SMJ.
Does it need a? I could probably just give it.
Yeah, that's a great one there. That's
Yeah.
a good button for it.
That's very fitting.
Can't wait to see those everywhere.
Are there any other shitty things they got?
on people in the third world
Right.
in about
yes.
6 weeks.
Yeah. In
Does
Congo.
end up there.
With those Chiefs Super Bowl T-shirts.
Now, I believe Jeff Merrick for Four Nations is chatting with players. Zach Hyman being one of them
Right.
that's not at Four Nations.
Somehow.
Jack dug this up for us. Merrick and Hyman, who now owns an OHL team.
Yeah.
If we can take you back to a tricky moment in time here, Zach, and Evan, I know Listerrainen tipped it, but an Evan Bouchard slap shot in the face. Can't tickle. Take us back to that unfortunate moment.
Yeah, not to get too graphic, but as soon as it hit me, I knew something was off. I thought I lost my nose, to be honest. It hit me here, and my nose moved over here.
Oh.
So as soon as it hit me, I instantly put my hands up. I didn't want my mom or my wife to see my face like that, so I skated off the ice. And surprisingly, I think I was just in shock. So the moment didn't hurt that much. It just was pressure and blood. I skated off, ran right to the medical room. The doc saw me, and fortunately we have an amazing doctor. He reset my nose. He said it was probably the worst one he's seen. He's done 30 or 35 of them. So he reset it, and then as I was holding, I could just hear they said put pressure to stop the bleeding, and you can just hear all the bones just kind of cracking, which isn't fun, but yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
One of the worst noses he's ever seen.
Sarich had the same thing. I remember he's got a photo actually. He was in a scrap and took one, and his nose is on the side of his face. And go in there, bring it back, and
not the best.
And I think he actually said it was good for him because then he could breathe better.
Yeah.
He said he had taken so many pucks and
deviated
stuff
septum or whatever,
to the beak.
Yep.
Well,
This
we're in
is
here.
Great, thanks, Doc.
Clean it out for you.
No problem. Good.
There's an old owl in here.
Could you do it? Like some people would be squeamish just to do it, let
I don't
alone
know.
receive it.
You got to be able to.
You know what it is? You're in a spot where your options are kind of nothing.
You're in shock.
You're the doctor.
You're already in pain.
Oh,
I'm not talking about being Hyman. I'm actually talking about, okay, you're the doctor.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. My kid broke his arm one time when he was playing hockey or whatever. And it was
the video.
His arm was like this. Like I showed the x-ray and they had to, so we're either going to have to knock him out or really sedate him to set this. I was like, I have to leave.
Yeah, you ask him, I'm gone.
You're going to have to do me too.
Let me know how it goes.
I don't know how this is going to go. So yeah, they have to kind of and put the thing back. I got a really strong tummy for stuff like that, for gross. Not much kind of
gets you
gets me
It's been a one-off. Just
wound up.
grossed out.
Bad day, I guess.
That might be one
sour
of
tummy.
those things. Yeah.
Some NHL news and notes real quick. Marcus Pettersson's been good since arriving in Vancouver. Real good. 3-0-1 without Quinn Hughes. Loaded with D minutes. Playing against Larkin, Celebrini, McKinnon, Matthews. Look at this. Canucks.
What
So
i-
good.
And the F is going on.
Wow.
I don't know what's
These
happening.
Canucks. Scrappy old bunch.
We're
Reds.
going to have to revisit the Pinder Report
Now, you know-
and whether we even allow it on the show.
You know who the Canucks could use since losing Miller?
I'm
Look at this
ignoring you.
centerman
You
that
can-
might be hitting the market. Apparently, Jared McCann available.
What's happening?
I'm hearing Jared McCann can be made available before the deadline. McCann's
Who's
versatile
in
scoring
your
forward.
ear on your Glen Lake Hawks
No, 'cause
squad?
you do-
That's
there's
made you...
someone in your circle.
Yes, for sure.
The bartender.
What has happened?
$5 million a year. 2 more years.
No one gives a shit about Jared McCann
Let's move along. You want
or
to?
your Canucks honk.
Let's check in with John Rocker. Been a while since we saw John
I
Rocker.
want John Rocker here to deal with you.
Yeah, well, I think John's got his hands full down in the Big
Oh.
Easy.
Well,
Two despicable humans, John Rocker and Pat Mahomes
it's
Sr.
good that they ran into
got a
each other.
chance to meet. Senior in the red. Big John sounding like the Pals. Put her there. Nope. Rocker looks like Rocker still, eh? All torso. Let's have it go. Watch Rocker's drink here. This is a nice little move. All right, we're gonna get separated. Well,
Got tight hammies, eh?
he does. You see
Oh,
him
he's just
walking around on his toes. Hey,
Tight
have,
jeans, tight
have a
hammies.
sip. Have a sip. There you go.
There you go.
There.
Well, John, now you need to get another. You didn't really.
Top heavy, John Rocker. Eh?
I think John takes him. I
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
so too.
He might be scrappy, but John looks ready to rumble.
He does.
I think if you can get John off balance, you're good to go.
Maybe
but if
get him-
he's got his feet under him, he's got that hulking upper body there.
Looks like Jack.
Quite an interaction. Saquon Barkley, what do you do after you win the Super Bowl? Apparently try to break 80. He's a golfer. I like his chances.
I say give up the game.
Give up the game.
Just
Which game? Give up golf or give up football?
golf.
He's talking about golf.
Do you know how hard you have to work to break 80?
I mean, it's Saquon. It's not a normal human. His shoulders don't hurt like yours.
It's a you know what? It's a comment that sounds like it's coming from a guy who enjoys the game. Good job on getting that Twitter handle. by
How
the
many
way.
games
Yeah,
and
that's not
lessons and effort would you have to put in?
I broke an 80 once. It'll probably never happen
Exactly.
again. I played a lot that couple of years. Yeah.
Like it's
And had to have the perfect day and everything roll right. And still, yeah,
give it up.
give it up. Tom Brady sat
it
down
down.
with a funny
Give it up.
human and they cracked him. What's this guy's name, Jack? Give us the backstory here.
I believe this is Caleb Presley.
Caleb Presley.
Barstool
Sunday-
Sports.
Sunday conversation.
Very funny guy.
Very funny guy.
Belichick follow TB12? Nah. No, he's a big, carb guy. What about his girlfriend? She looks as young and healthy as ever. Sounds like it. I don't know. I don't follow it, too much. If Bill Belichick's girlfriend needed it, would you rent a car for her?
That was good.
Yeah.
It's because, again, anyone could ask those same questions, but the delivery and the timing,
That's
the
his
way
thing.
he builds into it is just
Like, I think he's actually just left Barstool. And then that same
that's
one,
like
he's
good.
like, hey, you're a color commentator. Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, who the other anyway. He's like, if you were playing in this game, do you think you would just accidentally throw to Cooper DeJean if you were Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, because you're a color commentator.
it's amazing.
Glenny Balls.
Let's move to some dumbass. Jack and the boys. It's been cold, but you know what they do to fight off the cold weather. Jack and his buddies rigged up one of their vans with sauna.
This is the Fins before the game.
Yeah,
This is Jack and the fans. Look
There's
at this.
Valimaki.
And this is what is that Lake
Don't
Sakome?
get stuck under the. That's
Don't
not
be
funny.
dummies. Okay, he cracked it. He's good. Woo! They're cooling off quick though. But here's the thing:
Back into the sauna.
right back into the saunomobile, Jack. You're feeling good. Well, you're gonna pipe in hot fire. Lots of wood.
Where do you get the idea in the first place?
They sauna a lot.
You know what we should do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Well,
those bastards do
Here's the thing:
sauna.
you've got to be
yeah.
of a certain demo. That demo is Jack's demo. You're 20. It's all dudes. There's no female influence, and you got way too much time in your hands. That's how you come up with that. Jack, how did you come up with it?
It's like that meme where the girl's lying in bed.
Yeah.
He's probably
thinking about somebody else.
thinking about some other girl. No,
It's just like
thinking
if
about
I
putting a
cut a hole
sauna
in
in my
there,
minivan.
exhaust and go through, store the wood here. Amazing. Yeah, it's because we love it. We love just MacGyver and stuff. That's as men.
We're
That's part of
builders.
us.
Yeah, we
We're
are
builders.
hands on. Yeah.
Even weird guys like to MacGyver stuff. This is the stupidest thing.
Yes. Работает, бля.
You did it. This is life's work, right?
Mr. Elon.
Look at the Apple cabinet.
Jesus, Mr. Elon. Is he going to sell this to Musk?
That's a great idea. I don't know what it does.
Is this his plan?
It's for soup, I guess, Steve. I don't
I
know.
wasn't sure it was. I thought maybe he was on the stove
Mm.
doing something with the spy. I wasn't sure.
This is a genius one. Now, some of the fellas will be heading. It's a long weekend coming up. Maybe you got a vacation. Maybe it's spring break coming up. Maybe you're just trying to escape some of the winter. But when you go on these vacations, it's real ripe for some day drinking. But that can get you in trouble with the missus.
Let me spin it around if you like. You always want to have the slot towards your mouth. That way, when you're drinking at the park or wherever you're drinking at, church, a reception, a dance, wherever you're at, and even at court, you know, before you go into your court for your subpoena or for your warrants or whatever you got.
So you're signing those ones $3
Easy
a pop?
slide out, slide in, locked in.
Look at that.
Remember, always a slit towards your mouth.
LLC.
Never away from your mouth. You're a boss.
A bunch of different flavors too.
Words
there.
to live by.
Yeah, slip. Especially if you're using the squirt one.
No, that's it.
Buying beer.
We had a slit joke, and then you squirt.
It gets better.
What are you doing?
Right in the shovel in the shop.
$10.99.
We don't have money for that.
Shitting me right now? Ooh, what the fuck's that?
Makeup?
That's $28 fucking dollars. Put it back.
It's to make me look pretty.
Beer does the same thing. $10.
It's a good joke, but it's
It's weird that there was a camera there to
yeah.
capture all of that.
Look at the face. She's not having it.
She's like, "Oh, you."
Well, you're in
That's-
trouble.
Whose idea was that? The wife or the husband's?
They're content creators. They're
Yeah,
partners.
Oh, they're both.
Yeah.
Let's get back some parkour. It's been too long since we
Is
really
that
parkoured.
like if I went into business with the shoveler, we could just say we're content creators.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Gotcha on the
You got
Pinder Report.
The camera that you're telling me about. Okay. This is nuts. I don't like this.
Got a string on it.
You got a string? String time.
AI.
Is it glass, Red? Is that what it is? They're from glass. Oh, that's way up there,
I
eh?
don't know how you're allowed. Where's the security guards?
Well, they were too afraid to chase them, I guess, right? You know, because they could fall.
Don't do it, kids.
Jack went skiing on the weekend. Conditions are okay. Could use a little more snow for the base, it looks like.
Oh my God.
Been there.
How's your back, Jack?
I've been there.
Very unfortunate.
Oh my God.
That's the sound you made, isn't it?
That's what this when I slipped. Yeah, broke my friggin' back.
That's the sound of pure pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was trying to jump it though.
Oh yeah, he created.
Is that even is it just a rock?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a jump. That's a rock.
Or a stump of some sort, but it's yeah.
So we have a ping pong table in the basement. Ping pong's been heating up because Nan's over. She's the Aussie champ.
I got a ping pong table. It showed up dented. It's been sitting in my house since Christmas.
I'd get a refund for that.
It's in anyway.
Processing.
Sorry.
Talk to a guy.
So I've got one of the craziest rallies of table tennis of all time. I showed this to my kids yesterday. They were slack jawed. They're pretty normal start. See, they're very good at. They're not amateurs. Sure, I'll let you smash them all day. It's going to return them right back to you. I'm starting to worry about Green's fatigue. He's
a lot of grunting.
He's whipped about 20 forehands now, and everything's getting returned. I was like you and me the gelatized head cheese. This is I thought it'd be exciting, but it actually kind of gets boring.
It's odd. Yeah, that one guy is really working harder than the other, and you would think it'd be the guy scrambling to return it.
No, he's in
And
a lawn
if
chair.
you're this good, you would think that you would change your strategy.
Look, he's tiring him out here. It's just Green is just gassed. Now he's going to give up, and now Black's coming to life here. Let's bang, bang,
Jeez.
bang, bang. See ya.
Eat it.
Done.
Oh, impressive.
Table tennis. I'm here for it.
TT.
For me.
Rhett's kids, you built them that bike ramp in the backyard. That was
Love the
nice.
bike ramps.
Don't know how you keep the snow off. You sure have. Good. The triple. Quad. Quint. He likes it. Good work, Rhett.
Well, when that's your thing.
Yeah.
Oh, all the kids are hanging out now at Rhett's place. Just love it. Cool thing to do.
I'd rather big hippo.
What about a quad with a roll bar?
Yep.
Okay, let's
Just
take a
got
look.
one.
Yeah. Well, I think this is you.
I like this. Show up, the kids would be pumped.
And look at that. He's riding right
think
off.
That's dangerous. There better be a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Don't do this either, kids.
Yeah, please consult a physician.
There's no
before
kids in the city that are
doing
doing
any Pinder Report.
It's our country kids. Millerville.
You ever wish you could get like fresh coffee without getting out of your truck because it's so
Really
cold?
do, yeah. Frickin' out.
Yeah.
Here's how you do it. It's pretty. It was probably not worth the payoff.
No, it was great.
I'm looking at Dean's face. I don't know. Maybe
No,
that's,
the key was the extra long lead up to the no payoff.
That's probably it. I got a couple good ones, Dan, because you're a big Costco
here's
guy.
the good
Dan.
ones.
A couple good ones for you. We've seen this guy. He's the barcode on the shirt guy for the rotisserie chicken. He loves it. He doesn't let them scan the sticker on the
It's got to do it on a
rotisserie
shirt.
chicken. It's got to be the shirt. And he's brought his pal with him here. He's got the dog back.
Dog? Plastic.
This guy.
Oh, you, that dog lover.
That was way better.
Yeah, you're right. Payoff there again. Banger.
It's all about just teeing them up, getting them all ready
Yeah.
for the letdown.
Yeah.
And there's more?
Let's go to our last one, Jack.
Oh, good.
Escort on the highway here. Police escort for the horse rider.
Oh yeah, that's his teammate.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Oh yeah, that's his teammate.
How did he hit that?
I don't think he sees
That's
it.
why Kevin Costner wasn't in the
Yeah, but
last
it's
season.
not
of the
like he hits
Yellowstone.
his head, so he's in the back of a
It is
horse.
like
He's
he
got to
hits
lean
his head.
sideways.
This
Looks
is
like
his
he's
head.
reaching to get it.
He's going to go grab something and bonk the head. Oof.
Yeah, and the post, though. Like he leaned out there, or her, or whoever.
Highway 290, keep your head up. That's your Pinder Report.
already. I hope that goddamn head was in it.
Village Honda presents the Pinder Report.
You should add a proudly in there.
Village Honda proudly presents The Pinder Report.
That's what happens. You don't send me to Four Nations. That's what you're getting.
That's a good point by Pinder. It's a good
Is it?
retort.
I feel like this is not the first. Car and Driver Magazine.
Jack, sorry, go ahead.
They love the Honda Accord. Number one in the mid-size sedan segment. 2025, a bunch of new upgrades, and it's already was the number one mid-size sedan, and they made improvements for 2025. So they're leveling up, unlike here.
Yeah, like, can you go through all the clips that
where things get better with the Honda Accord?
What was our list today?
Well, actually, it's pretty good out of the gate because we had the.
Do you have the do you have the shorthand of how they're labeled?
Sonomobile.
Yeah.
Then we had Spoon Trick, the old screwdriver spoon. Then we had the beer hack with the Coke can.
This is how they're labeled. The Boys. First clip. That was the sauna clip.
Yeah.
The next clip was Stupid AF. The guy with the spoon and the water.
But that's not anything that would help me know what the clip is because Stupid AF is everything in the folder. So I rename it Spoon Trick.
Sauna. Spoon.
Beer hack.
Beer.
Buying beer with the makeup. That was
right.
A little staged, but
beer buy.
A little.
Parkour.
Yep.
Always.
Ski fail.
Ow.
Table tennis.
Yeah.
Bike ramp trick.
Yeah.
Rolling quad.
Yeah.
Coffee truck.
Yeah.
Costco guy. Horse fail.
Let's rank them. I know
let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at the end of
12 kickers, Dean. That's how we rolled.
12 kickers.
Yeah, it's Four Nations.
And let's not forget the Four Nations Bake Off. Which was all
you should have stopped there.
Four Nations baking off. Gonna need that shovel.
Yeah, actually, now that you
Ryan Pinder.
Oh my God.
Son of a gun.
It's not your fault, actually. It's your
Jack's
algorithm, and
my boss.
people need to do better.
That's when Jack
they're going to be content creators. They should do better.
They should.
That's where you should jump in, Jack.
Remember
So why don't we go with let's go with the best 6 of this group?
How about the best 10?
Because I don't even get time to watch them. It's like here's
sent
20
last night at 11, and then Jack wheels in at 9, and he hasn't seen anything yet, and he just rams it into the folder as quick as he can. Just leave me out to dry here.
It's okay.
Well, I'm not going to.
Got nowhere else to be.
Anybody's.
I mean, what else? What do we have to do?
It takes a lot of effort to put all that stuff together.
We need some pizza. That's what we need.
I wonder if
I'm
I
moving
could
this
pull
meeting.
some up on my phone.
Let's get some dumb algorithm stuff.
Cam Daniluk fighting Turner Stevenson. That's good.
Did I tell you about Daily Faceoff doing the shows at the?
Twice.
Whoa. Okay.
Twice, yeah.
What is
Service
going on
Credit
with this
Union?
shitty phone?
They've got the big share contest. It's back.
I need $1 million.
And it's in full swing.
Hey, did you hear who needs it? Sorry, everyone else. Rhett needs $1 million.
Any one of you can enter to win just by becoming a member at Service Credit Union. Every $500 saved gives you 5 entries into the big share contest. It ends April 30th, 2025. Skill test required for rules. Visit service.ca/win. We've been telling you, I would do that. Go to the website, service.ca/win, and they're going to lay out all the different ways that you can not only get entries, but double your entries, boost your opportunities to win.
Mm-hmm.
There's a GIC. I don't know what it is. Chance for you to win.
Gick.
Promotions during the contest period, great interest rates and term lengths, a TFSA, RRSP, GIC. All of those are very important and good to know and can help you win the big share contest. Service, servus.ca/win. It's $1 million. I mean, we're playing around, but that's somebody's getting a phone call or getting a heads up in early May. Hey, congratulations. You're the winner. Well,
pretty good.
It's going to be a hell of a summer, Dean.
That's all right. That is all right with me.
Now you got to worry about that yacht tax again, eh?
Yeah. Good stuff.
20%.
Jeez.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Darn. Damn, boy. What's going on, Jack?
What are you doing, Jack?
I was just plugging my laptop in.
Oh, okay.
Sure. It's code.
You need a thing over there. The power.
Well, I could move it over here. I just forget to every day.
Yeah. That's all right.
I went through the cord drawer yesterday. I got one if you need it. I'll
You
bring
got a
it
lot
in.
of cords?
You got an extra cord?
I got lots.
Like pants, cords?
I got like a whole
Corduroys.
office full of cords.
It's to the point if someone you didn't know it came into your house, and I'm not saying you, but I got him the same way. You'd be, please don't open that drawer, please.
No,
don't go there. What is
okay, yeah, one to the right, yeah.
Is something going to bite me? Is there a wild animal in here? No, it's just, it's a real sad indicator as to where my life is at right now. You have 500 plastic forks in here. I know.
Napkins,
I know.
Got 6
But I
lip
might use them
balms,
someday.
got a
Yeah, but you
library
haven't
card,
used them in a decade.
$5
I know,
off
but-
at that sports store in Okotoks. Still keeping that for some reason.
Yeah. Skate sharpenings that have expired in 2016.
Yeah.
Is he going to use this? Well, just, you never
To
know.
be fair, they call it a junk drawer.
Yeah. Goodness.
I have a junk house.
Junk house. Junk room.
Great band.
Drawer. Try house.
6 o'clock. Canada, Sweden. Oh, mama.
All these puck hogs playing together.
Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Then it's Friday. Up.
Okay, yep.
Valentine's Day is Friday.
Joy.
This Friday?
Yes. Today is the 12th.
Something like that.
So in case the calendar, I don't know what calendar, maybe days mean nothing to you. 12th is today. 14th is Valentine's Day.
That's 2 days from now.
Whatever. I feel like math is math.
Hey,
for wherever you
Sunday,
live.
really.
Yeah.
Today's almost
Tomorrow in
over.
Australia.
Today is almost tomorrow.
How you gonna get?
Yeah. Thank goodness for Vina Nova.
Saving our bacon.
And thank goodness for that move to the Market Mall.
Yeah, parking's going to be.
Because it would be, it might be a bit of a pickle,
dream.
depending. I'm not
Especially
sure.
when everyone's in a rush.
Yeah. Man, Market Mall. Parking for days. Where do you want to park? I don't know. There.
Wherever I want.
There.
How you like that? How about stop
So good.
bossing me?
I might take up 2 spaces. We don't recommend it. It's kind of a dick move. But you probably could at the Market Mall. That's how great it is over there. Calgary's lab-grown diamond specialists, the only store in Calgary that exclusively lab-grown diamonds.
Wow, geez, so
Yep.
they're experts at it.
They are. They're the best. They were ahead of everybody else. Now everybody's like, boy,
If I could do that again, I'd definitely go with those less dirty.
yeah, we're kind of
lab-grown
coming around. It
ones.
seems like maybe the perfect pristine diamonds are the way to go, as opposed to these very shoddy ones that we dig out of the ground.
Dirty.
Justin.
Out of his time.
Yep. Really is. Because you know what? In like 2 years from now, people are going to I should have moved my jewelry store to Market Mall.
Oh, he's already there. Justin
Oh,
beat me.
Well, yeah, he moved.
Damn
It was like
it.
November of 2024. He moved in.
Gee.
And the lab grown thing too. Yeah, he's been doing it a long
I
time.
can't go there now. That's his
Super
turn.
smart. And you can be almost as smart if
Yeah.
you go and visit and get yourself a little lab grown diamond. Maybe it's earrings. Maybe it's a pendant. Maybe it's a ring.
A tennis bracelet.
Yeah.
I heard that's a thing.
Yeah.
More room for diamonds, apparently.
Yeah.
Lucky
Maybe
us.
you're like Jesse the Body Ventura. Just get one right embedded into
the soul patch.
the dimple into your chin. Whatever that
the
is.
chin butt.
Yeah. Right in there.
Right in your butt chin.
Yeah. Doesn't Bill O'Brien have one of those? Bill O'Brien.
Butt chin or a diamond in there?
Well, he could use the diamond.
Okay.
Because he's got the chin for it. If you see Bill O'Brien,
Yeah.
send him to Vina Nova. Tell him about the parking. He's going to love it.
Tell him he needs a lab grown in his butt chin.
He'll know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
VinaNova.com is
Who's
the website.
Bill O'Brien.
Was he head coach of the Texans there?
He was the Texans coach. Then he was what? Wasn't he? Was he with your team? Who was he with?
No, he wasn't with Pittsburgh.
He was a coordinator again this year. And actually, people,
I like him as a coordinator.
it was
I
like
think.
he's the dumbest human on the planet when he was coaching the Texans. But now he's very highly regarded.
There's a lot of guys that are great at being assistants and coordinators that just, oh my God.
There he is.
Look at that. He does have a diamond.
You know what I mean? Get a lab grown in there, you goof.
Is that the
Chin
Tesla symbol?
dimple. The sideways Mercedes-Benz symbol?
Don't tell Elon. He'll be suing him.
Yeah.
Trademark infringement. Now, can you find me a Jesse the Body Ventura?
I like this Reddit item. How do you think he cleans it? Q-tips? What does he do? The people are asking.
You know what? I'd be picking at it all day.
like
People,
me-
could you stop? You're driving me crazy. Stop picking your butt chin. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's right there. I can't. Don't know what to do with my hands.
His nickname's Teapot.
Short and stone.
And you touch
Who's this man?
chin. Yeah.
What did you just say?
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ.
I'm done.
End the show.
We got to do. His name is Jesse Ventura. He was a professional wrestler, then commentator. Then
before that, he was in the Army.
He was a Navy SEAL.
And went over there like 7 times. Didn't have to.
Then he was an actor. That's him.
Then he was the governor of Minnesota.
Then he was the governor.
Yes, the guy's done everything.
Yeah.
Who is he?
A bit of a nut bar.
Total nut bar. Nice Jimi Hendrix.
He's been through a lot. I got a feeling that if we went through as much,
we already are nut bars. We just don't have budget.
We would have different slants on some of the things that happen.
100%.
But back in his wrestling days, he had a diamond in his butt.
Really? Now, was he the one that famously said, "Some sweat hog"?
That's
some
fat sweat hogs getting into the ring. And
Yeah,
it wasn't.
that's,
It was Adrian Adonis, his former tag team.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
it wasn't a fat sweat hog.
No. Some fat sweat hog is getting into the ring. If I was doing the broad, I'd have like spit take. I hopefully don't have any coffee going when he pulls out some fat sweat hog.
And he's just so angry saying it.
It's getting into
one
the
of
ring.
the best.
How is that not on your soundboard?
Yes,
you
I,
failed.
honestly, I have the clip. I've tried to clean the audio up, but it's from like it's just so buzzy, and it's. I'll get it.
All right,
I'll find it.
I just
I'll
need
bring
Jack to understand the joy of the sweat hog drop. We gotta have that ready for the time the Oilers are in the playoffs.
Why don't you put that in your Pinder report? That's the kind of stuff you should
cleaning
not this
it up.
bullshit that you've been pulling.
You don't like the Sonomobile? Fine, right? You're not invited. Jack and I'll go without you. Wim Hof's invited. He's coming. You're not invited.
What about the Bake Off?
Yeah, that could probably go.
Like, do you just throw it in there because someone sent it to you? Or you find that?
I will say I tried to not put that in the folder.
He edited it. I said it back again.
And
4 Nations
Ryan.
Baking Off. It doesn't. You need some dumb.
That's not.
You had how many?
A lot of dumb. We went with full volume today. This is what happens when we don't have NHL to talk about. There was nothing. There was.
And you know what? I
nothing.
remember hearing him say, "We'll
Nothing.
save that for tomorrow."
Yeah, going for tomorrow.
There was something that saved for tomorrow.
I was in a rough spot yesterday at one point. I was going to try to nap and then, oh yeah, what? So I just scrolled for a while and loaded up the folder.
It's not your fault.
Not your fault.
It's not your fault. Look at the dude here. Whose fault is the Pinder Report? It's no one's fault. If we were to blame anyone, it'll be Boomer the party pooper.
I'm okay with that.
I mean,
Gentle Maniac is what a fellow.
I am.
Any super chats?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Let's
We're
take a
going for
look
food.
here. I'm
Let's
not
go.
sure if we do have a. Oh, super chat. Yeah. Money going over to the Youth Centers of Calgary, helping today's kids in Calgary. And it's going to get your comment shown on the show. Ken Pinder, that's an unfair comment about Huby. He's a distributor of the puck on a team with no finishers. It's a huge part of his offense gone.
So you think he will get back to 100 points, Ken?
No, but Ken does have a point.
Much
there.
like-
you can slap Ken about,
Yeah.
but it's
No, I look, Ken's fair, but his most common teammates the year he had 115 points were Sam Bennett and Anthony Duclair. They got a few of those types.
Hey,
around
listen,
here.
you know what? You and Huberdeau, very similar.
Overpaid. No,
It's not your fault.
that's right. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
My fault. All right.
It's not your. You're both trying your best.
doing
Your
what
heart
you
is in the
do.
right place.
And I'm not here to rain on the Huber.
You both
parade.
think
He's
you're
been great
doing a
this year.
really good job.
Yeah, he's the best hockey he's played of his career.
You're both kind of on Vancouver, like cheering for Vancouver, right? You can't figure that out, especially for Huberdeau. I think.
Huber's cheering for Vancouver.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's weird. Thanks, Ken.
Oh boy, Ken.
$5
Is that Doug
Renos.
Wilson pitcher? Who was that? Line for the Hawks. Oh, it's Daryl. It's
That's
gonna be
Daryl.
Yeah, no, Daryl.
Daryl.
Daz.
Bet 365. The word. Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Hit the. Yeah, we got a super chat. It goes to the Super Youth Centers of Calgary, and if you do,
Soup centers.
it's going to get that comment of yours shown on the show. $2.79 cheap. Every game Sweden wins, The others eat
Surströmming.
surströmming.
Do we need a surströmming video for tomorrow, Jack? Let's write that down. Remember that one?
You won't be able to find surströmming.
Oh, it's
you get it
in
here?
my algorithm. We've already played it twice.
No, I mean like
the actual
I
product.
might come
Oh,
in here
God,
one day and
no.
when you piss me off, open it up.
No.
just walk out.
Even if you spilt that on the carpet, we have to burn this place down. Don't eat any. No, God, no.
Good heavens. All right, well, thanks, Mitch. It's not a lot. I shouldn't chirp.
Well,
it's $2.79. They all add up.
A lot of 279s.
Everything makes a difference.
269s. Handsome Dan's going to be saving some money the next 2 weeks. Wolf's not invited to the Americans. Huge mistake by the Americans.
Yeah.
But good for the Calgary Flames.
Yeah.
For sure.
Give them some vitamin D.
Bet365, the world's largest sports betting platform, the official gaming partner of Barn Burner and Afterburner. If you haven't got that app and you haven't gotten into if you're not in the party, what are you doing, man?
What you doing?
Come on, what are you doing? Sign up today. Use the promo code NATION when you do. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And I bet they've got the fever.
I've got a couple ranges for you here. You talk about a large range of markets. There's your anytime goal scorers on the far right. Last goal scorer down the middle column. First goal scorer of the game on the left column. And then the other bet, just showing you the game lines. Over, under, spreads, puck line, money line.
Spread.
All right.
If I was to pick a goal scorer anytime, you know what? I might even sprinkle first in here as well.
Yep.
I feel Sam Reinhart.
I am too.
I'm not. Braden Point.
Oh, Calgary kid. God bless him. When's he coming home? Jack, can you bring Braden Point home, please?
August.
Coming
For 2 weeks.
Yeah, with the cup again.
Please. I got the Bolts at 20-1.
Or
Let's
it'll
go.
be Makar or somebody.
Bring the cup home. That's great.
I'd do the over. Let's do the over.
Yeah, I'm on the over. They're probably
Over
2-1 now,
6.
but still, let's hope it's an over game.
Yeah.
It's all there for you. You can pick whatever you want in there.
That's the joy. That's the beauty.
Yeah. You can say
Freedom.
Sweden's going to win this regulation plus 200. Go get it if you want. Okay, sure.
Bet365. Go to the App Store on your thing, whatever it is, whatever mobile you're on. Download it, sign up, promo code.
Go to
Start
the
having
thing.
fun.
Do the thing.
Start having fun.
Yeah.
Within reason. All in, just be sensible about it.
Yeah.
Set a limit, stay within it. Isn't that what they say?
That's what some people say.
You know what didn't happen today? I didn't get my question out again.
Yeah, good.
Told you.
Excellent.
I had 2 questions yesterday. I was chastised for it. I got one of them out.
Mhm.
I said,
Should
I'll
save
save
the
the other one for, kind
should
of like the
write it
Pinder Report.
down.
I got so much good stuff.
Write it down.
I've got 16 questions. Guess we'll do it again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's Thursday. You're not here. Is that what I heard?
I was looking at the weather.
Oh, what's the weather like
Looks cold.
tomorrow? Like tomorrow.
Damn, kids are out of school and the teachers are going on strike, eh?
Oh, man, they're going to be banged up downtown, just pub crawling.
Yeah,
if you're single,
Yeah,
get
go
out.
get some.
Sniffing butts.
Don't they do the teachers?
Yeah. Big butt sniffers. Especially once they're into the booze. Give me that butt. That's my teacher impression.
You all right over there?
Yep.
Okay.
Conditions, weather.
Butt sniffers. See that coming.
Butt sniffer.
Butt
Butt sniffer. Butt sniffer. Butt sniffer. Butt sniffer. Were you happy with the Brock Nelson today?
Loved Brock.
Yeah. I figured that he's in the rumor mill.
He's in the
I
rumor
didn't
mill.
expect it to come this quickly. I figured
was
we were going to get
very
to the deadline,
impressed.
and then I'll be throwing out the old right.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was an ancient. That's great stuff. Fossils walk among us.
I guess.
He's got a lot of experience.
He sure does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the last ice age when we invented metal.
Are you looking for weather?
Mhm.
Because you were
Just having
thinking
a
of
tough time
going
there.
being a mountaineer. Getting
Are
out
you
to
an
the-
alpinist?
Yeah.
I gently threw it out there to some friends and they didn't really.
He's a
Oh,
conspiracy theorist, a nudist, and an alpinist.
-12 with heavy wind, making the wind chill -30.
Really? You'll end up like that
Risk
guy
of-
on the.
Risk of frostbite. They
Okay,
say.
don't do it.
I'll be here.
All right,
Jack, pizza.
because then it gets
Pizza
cold,
day.
and then
pizza day tomorrow for sure.
then water lines break, and then you're that guy on the ski lift from the
Yep.
Pinder Report yesterday
Oh,
getting
you
all
had a tough
doused.
day. Jeez.
I don't want to see that happen to you.
People are like, you should call 911. Like, what do you do? You call Peter Klein immediately
Yeah.
and sue the pants off that jerk that put
So
you in
good
the
news
humps.
for everyone. Rhett's here tomorrow.
Can't wait. Pizza day, Jack.
Pizza day.
Let's do
Actual
a
pizza
cooking
day.
show.
You know, they're Bunsen
All right, now we're wandering again.
Thanks,
it's gonna
Rhett.
take forever.
Yeah.
So
I'll get the blame for it. Anyway,
Patrick Mahomes' dad and John
let's
Rocker are fighting. A real fight.
they set it up. I love it.
I don't like that at all.
Why? Who cares? Let them fight.
April 19th.
April. So
Ooh,
that
that's
either came
coming together
together
quick.
real quick,
meanwhile,
or we
Jake
got
Paul's in the
hoodwinked.
bushes. It worked. We are stupid, hey?
Oh yeah,
We're so stupid.
Yeah.
Are they gonna fight each other? Did I see the Paul brothers?
Yeah, I think I saw that as well.
Well, the one thing about that is hopefully you get a Paul brother losing. That'd be a guarantee.
I'll go time.
They'll draw.
No hitter.
Gross. Any octogenarians still boxing they can challenge? Anyone in an old folks home that can get out of their wheelchair for a couple rounds? Embarrassing.
What are you doing for the game at 6 o'clock, Jack?
Pinder doesn't like foolishness.
I know.
I'm coming
Got
over to
no
your.
time
I'm
for
coming to
it.
your house.
Yeah, go to your house.
My house?
Yeah.
You said you're a cook.
You had the Swedish schnapps and the meatballs.
IKEA.
Did I say that?
Herring.
Did I have a
Your daughter loves the meatballs. She
Pickled
does.
herring.
Get the meatballs.
We had meatballs last night.
You
wow.
kidding?
Can't
There's, what do you? There's too many meatballs
Yeah,
in my life. Never.
never.
Stupid. In my
Sorry.
life, he was
Take
mad
it
at
back.
you. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some.
I did hear Ryan say something about deleting Guinnesses somewhere.
Wow, this game time's really messing up with my plan.
Yeah.
We really hustle these kids, and my kids are the
Your
last
kids
two.
don't
on the
even-
ice.
Yeah, dragon.
Idiots.
They don't even want you on the ice, so don't worry about it. Take a day off.
And are you here tomorrow? When are you not here?
I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll do Friday remote.
All right.
Alpinist.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong side of the mountain, so you gotta get on the
Is that
warmer
what it
side.
is?
Yeah.
I
So if
can't
you're-
afford the right
Minus
side.
2.
So we'll all be remote Friday then, I guess.
Sure, yeah.
I thought you were going. Oh, you got the hot. Oh yeah.
It's your Valentine's Day.
Well, at lunch, yeah. My
Hot day.
when everyone goes
That's
for
what
their
you do.
romantic candlelit dinner.
You guys got a thing. I didn't realize this thing because in Nashville, you were saying you just shut her down at like 3 p.m. You're like, we're bombed. Let's go to bed.
Well, that's because she was drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the keep every
And you're
relationship.
not going to argue with the nap.
I was gonna say, actually, I'm ready to roll
You
right
know what?
in
You'd
now.
have been proud of me. I actually went back out that day. I tucked her in.
That is impressive.
I'm sorry. I just need to go. I'm so
I might go to Nashville this. Oh, I can't. I'm really busy.
I'm
Yeah, kids.
so
Fred, kids for
All
something.
right, we're wandering
CT.
again. This is a conversation.
I already
See you
played
tomorrow,
the thing,
Dale.
and then he
Need
told
to
me about
have-
John Rocker. It's Jack's fault.
Thanks,
It is.
Jack.
Yeah, you ruined the show today, Jack.
Oh my god.
No filter on the Pinder Report.
Zero.
John Rocker updates to delay things.
Stop it.
Seeing these kids he's excited. These dumb kids are buying into all this stupidity.
Yeah.
Stop the hammer.
This guy here is dead.
See you, buddies.
Hey,